Hello, everybody, and welcome to Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brosentia's variety show. I'm Brossentia, and Corndan's sitting here just feeling dandy.
Yeah, and it's BBG preview version, right? Virtual Hydlide, Karate Phants, and Altered Beast are all in BBG here in like a week and a half.
Oh, that's true. And you know what? Next week might be preview version 2. Possibly. No, depending on if we can get the cats all corralled.
I can do about 8 runs of Battle of the Eras. It's fine.
Please don't. No. I mean, wait, no. What am I saying? That game's the best game ever. Please do.
Yeah, you were thinking Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I mean, I'm always thinking Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's like my go-to when I'm having some like BBG related trauma.
when you're worried about Don't Make Us Bored trauma, it's always Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh my gosh.
And Chad's already talking about Next Space Rebels. This is actually a continuation from a couple weeks ago.
It's true. It's true. I'm very excited for that because we started the Legacy of Dandy Deer, but we haven't gotten very far into that.
In fact, we didn't get there at all. We tried to launch it, and we didn't have some of the stuff to really power Dandy Deer to new heights.
Yeah, he just sort of like lifted off just a teeny tiny bit. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And so,
yeah.
You know, I played a little bit off stream just to get us kind of where we need to be. So Dandy Deer is now off.
Yeah, everybody, Dandy Deer is going to fly.
And it's going to be wonderful. It'll be glorious. Nothing wrong will happen to Dandy Deer.
I promise that's not true. I think everything wrong is going to happen to Dandy Deer.
Nothing wrong is going to happen to Dandy Deer. Right. All we did was find a deer by the side of the road and launch him, and we're going to launch him into space. Right. He's going to go up there with the high points of all of the astronauts. He's going to go up there with Alan Shepard and Neil Armstrong and Jeb Kerman and Dandy Deer. That's going to be like the Mount Rushmore of space exploration.
Oh, yeah. Well, Corndan, I know that you were on vacation for a little while and had a decent amount of fun. I'm glad that you're back buckled up for the long haul.
Yep.
Yeah. I have to say, what is the best thing that you did during your little vacation?
We played a bunch of pinball.
Oh, no, without me. Well, I know, I didn't go.
I played a bunch of pinball with Minicorn. It is now like his favorite thing.
Oh my gosh. I want to see Minicorn play pinball. I love it. Corndan, what I discovered while you were gone, because I've been getting back into Final Fantasy XIV, my sister's kids love to play Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I think it's the 11-year-old who joins me on trials and raids all the time. And I'm like, wow, she's not dying compared to like a bunch of the other people here. She actually knows what to do. Like doing some of the Alexander raids that get super chaotic. And I'm like, how are you still alive?
Because she's good at it.
Yeah, she's fantastic. It's surprising, but I love it when they just hop on and they're like, hey, it's me, let's go fight let's go do some trials and raids. And then she showed me off one of her new cat minions, and so I started pulling up. I was like, do you want to see some of my cats? And I pulled up a Tonberry. She's like, that's not a cat. I'm like, I think it is. I have other cats, and I pulled up like an airship minion. She's like, that is not a cat.
It could be a cat. What do you think, Mecha? Is a Tonberry a cat?
Is a Tonberry a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the deep discussions over here.
I'm looking at my giant Tonberry plush and thinking, no, it's not.
I don't know.
I can see some behavior similarities, but no.
Look, they sneak up on you and then they stab you with like murder knives. I think Tonberries are cats.
I think so. Well,
I think it's a think that's a fair guess, but I don't think so. So let me pick up this Tonberry plush that I have. This giant one.
Oh my gosh.
Like, see, it has a fish tail. That's key, right? Like, it has a dolphin tail, right? Like,
Okay.
that's key in this analysis, right?
That's
so,
fair.
and also, it has a lantern, which means it doesn't have dark vision, which cats universally have.
So are they
basically,
dolphins
right?
then?
They could be old cats. I have an old cat, and he doesn't see well in the dark.
It's true. I mean, anyways, Mecha, I was gonna try to do a transition because I think you're going to be our streams Tonberry. Author Blues, in fact, saying that he's showing up because he heard about virtual Hydlide being played.
And I got my copy in the mail roughly an hour ago for my Japanese Saturn, and I just finished kind of a base run through to make sure all my notes are correct.
So you actually have it working on hardware.
Yeah, hardware, Japanese, virtual Hydlide.
That's
That's what I've
terrifying.
got.
You give us whatever version you want, as long as you can stream it to Discord. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll
I've got
take.
it. I've got it set up in this. Let me.
Corndan. This is amazing. By the way, as Mecha gets this up running on Discord and getting displayed, I want everybody to know that, I'm hearing my echo.
There, from my capture device.
Oh, okay, that sounds a lot better. Well, that this is September. I almost say Subtober every time. But yeah, it's
close,
September.
yeah.
If you want to subscribe and support the channel, you are welcome to. Also, many of the other people who play on stream are partners or affiliates and would benefit from that as well.
Why aren't you grabbing it? We're all
Try
here.
it. I'm trying.
No, I'm talking to my thing. It's not displaying the analog capture that I'm feeding it.
Do you have an Elgato?
StarTech.
I was gonna say it's those dang cats. It's the cats.
All right, let's try something else.
Do. Oh my gosh, I've got music for Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure playing, a game that I played when I was a kid, and every time I hear the music from this game, I want to play it again, even though I never was able to beat it.
And then you're gonna play it again, and you know how bad it is.
It's not bad. I think it's actually like for a more modern thing. What am I even saying?
Like, is this supposed
Not
to have
too
audio?
bad. I think Mecha's still working on getting all of the kinks sorted out. Let me go ahead and turn the music back up.
It's not letting me share it directly. Wait, is it?
I mean, I'm watching it right now.
It looks like it's OBS though, because I saw chat and
I've got
stuff
the
up.
OBS one working. That's where I was working on making that appropriately sized for you.
Yeah, don't worry. Keep working on it. We'll get it in just a second. I'll keep people entertained. Let me wave the flags over here, Chad. Over here. Woo! We're getting there.
Okay, here we go. That's centered, fed from in. Like, it's OBS, but you should be able to capture it from there. Hopefully.
Possibly. Let me go ahead and it should be like visually capturing it is going to be fine as long as we have audio coming through, which I'm not hearing any.
Let me pause desktop audio.
Yeah,
StarTech audio is on.
Okay,
let me
mess
sometimes
around with it a little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes it decides that it wants to pick up my controller's audio and for the capture card. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, technology. You are so silly.
Technology.
Why you be like this, technology?
I know why, of course. I want to capture audio, but I want it to be in the monitors. That's what we want if we're going to use OBS for this trick.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Well, everybody, I do know that there has been a... Oh, I hear the beauties of virtual Hydlide here.
All right, let me reset, because that was me in the middle of my practice run. Get some Saturn.
Oh, baby, good tunes. There has been a resurgence in the love of Virtual Hydlide recently. Author Blues has been playing what he calls Virtual Hydlide Rando, which is just Virtual Hydlide.
Yeah, because it does have a seed system. That's not something people don't usually think about Virtual Hydlide. Think seed system. No, that's not typically what people think about when they see Virtual Hydlide for some reason. But it does. It actually has a seeded system. All the high scores from all the devs are like, Golden Knight, right? Like various enemies in the game, Eel, right? Like as their world seeds, right? But you can pick anything or randomize.
Well, let's see what she has to say to us.
All right, so if you remember, this is a remake of the original Hydlide, right? So what did the original Hydlide start out with? Right, like if you remember?
Golf simulator?
Oh my gosh, why did I put that this is a Steam game? This is not a Steam game.
No, it's the demon guy blasted the princess with a lightning bolt, and she split into 3 fairies, right? Like that was the kind of the attract mode, if you could call that one, of original Hydlide.
Yeah, the randomizer has better frame rate. Actually, yeah, let's just say that the Saturn emulator has some flaws, and by flaws, I mean it makes Virtual Hydlide much more playable. And I would say that if you are casually playing Virtual Hydlide, the emulator is the way to go. And I definitely want to play, like I've played some, but I've never done a run of the game. I want to play more though, because I love how janky and weird this game is, and it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable experience in my opinion.
That's the thing. It's like the frame rate's terrible. Like there's no way to wash that, right? And there's reasons for that, as I'm sure you'll explain and Corndan kind of mentioned, right? But there's enjoyment here, and admittedly, it's a little more enjoyable on emulator because the frame rate's not quite as punishing. But it's still, like I said, like I just did a run through, like it still plays the same, right? Like the frames are just worse.
Well, I'm ready. Sorry, what was that, Corndan?
That's all, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
And it's fine. The frame rates are fine.
It's fine.
Frame rate's fine.
If you want to see this run, though, it will be on BBG, which is the name that you're using today.
It's because it's the seed I've been practicing, and it's actually pretty good.
Really?
There's some new angles it provides that the first place any percent run is actually disappeared from the internet, so I don't know what that seed was. The second place run uses ESA, and that one's pretty good, but I think this one's actually better as a seed.
Ooh.
The all dungeon seed that Gyre uses is Gyre ... and that's also actually very good.
Yeah, the run is going to be at 10:03 in the morning. That's my time. That's about noon Eastern on Saturday.
Yep.
Next weekend.
Virtual Hydlide, then Plock is what I've got in your BBG.
Oh, yeah.
One after the other.
Well, I'm ready.
You're saying we're going to go through no frames and then we're going to be diddled?
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh.
Okay. Look, Plock's got a high frame rate. It's beautiful.
I love that game.
It's a great game.
I don't think you can use that word, but yeah, let's go.
It's in the text. It's canon.
Oh, it's in the text. Okay, never mind then. If it's in the text and canon, then you can go ahead and use that. I don't know. Maybe Jimothy Hydlide will do that too. We don't know.
I mean, he's a silent protagonist, strong and silent.
Yeah.
You'll see strong because of the size of his broad shoulders. He's a big man.
Well, I'm ready. Go ahead and give me a countdown. Give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1. Wait. I pressed the button. It's going to take it like 10 seconds to give me control.
Okay. I can reset the timer depending on when time starts.
Fine.
There we go. It's fine. Like it's just like 15 seconds. Yeah, it really is. 16, 17, 18,
19, 20.
20 seconds.
There we go. 21 seconds. We're going.
All right. So this is Virtual Hydlide. This is Jimothy. Jim is his actual canon name. We're not playing. All right. So
Jim Hydlide. Jim Hydlide.
Oh shoot.
Jimothy
Hydlide. Why did I do this? Oh my gosh.
I really wish that they'd redone the main Hydlide theme, right? Like, it's a remaster, it's a remake of the game, right? Like, could you have at least kept... Please tell me I'm going in the right direction. Okay. So, yep, this is easy mode, so we have maps and we have compass directions that will help you on your way. It won't help us for very long, because we're going to skip some stuff. But the first thing I'm testing, and the first thing this seed actually gave me that was really wild, there's a rare random scroll on the ground in this game.
Okay.
And it's right... No, it's back into the left here. Come on.
Oh.
You look for a yellow thing on the ground. Somewhere. There it is. Perfect. This is the Scroll of Sages. It makes all of your equipped items better when you use it.
Good.
You're going to hold on to that. That's
Yeah.
like somewhere on the world map with no indicator. The fact that I found it near the first thing you actually do is kind of amazing.
Yeah, I've got hopes. Look at him go. He's running into trees.
So the blue compass is where we're supposed to go, and that's the sound of a tree. Because of course, in Hydlide, the trees will attack you.
I mean, trees. It's kind of canon in Lord of the Rings, except that they're less common.
All right, here we go. Graveyard is the first dungeon.
Yeah.
I call it that because we're going to go in, get the crucifix, and walk right back out.
I mean, it's technically a dungeon. That's what we're supposed to
we
do,
need 100
right?
extra hit points for doing it, so...
Yeah, Author Blues is commenting that the emulator really does make this game run better. Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, it's
It
like not
does.
even ironic. This game is so close to unplayable on console.
It's not. I don't think it's close.
Come on.
I don't think it's close to unplayable, but it's bad. Like this is fine. Like I can still perceive. But then I've never really cared about frame rate. People will be like, oh, like I need 120 hertz. And I'm like, I can't see that. Like I can't tell the difference.
No, honestly,
I want higher than 60 so I don't get a headache.
Yeah,
you get a headache at 60.
I don't think this cracks 24, which means that it's worse than a movie, right? Like that's kind of the bare minimum.
What the game is doing and what my monitor does is two different things.
That's true. All right, so now we need to find the maze, which is to the east, which is not the direction I'm going. So it's trying to guide me to kill the vampire. We're skipping the vampire.
Like,
not even good.
I would say that this frame rate is still better than when I played Magic Carpet on DOS when I was a kid. Like, that was nigh unplayable.
386?
I think we had a 486, but still, it didn't work that well.
Right.
But yeah, Author Blues, the turbo button could not help Magic Carpet.
All right, so this, you're supposed to get in this with something to let you see through walls, like, the lens from Legend of Zelda, the Lens of Truth. We've also got a Lens of Truth, but we don't need it. Because the truth is that that's just a pass-through wall.
Yeah. I guess other people had better computers than I did. Fine, whatever. All of you with superior computers.
46 turbo computers.
Yeah, fancy people in chat, huh?
Fancy people in voice chatting.
Whereas I played Final Fantasy VII on PC, and let me tell you, the motorcycle game with about 1 frame every other second, that was hard. That was hard.
That would be hard. All right, so this maze, I found that if the same letter gives you, the same first letter of your seed gives you the same walls of the maze, the where like the enemies spawn and stuff, like that's all different, but the actual walls are the same across the first digit. So not exactly the highest quality randomizer I've ever seen.
Okay.
All right. Oh no! Are we dead? We're dead.
No! I can't believe it.
Game. Thank you.
I love that the spikes just wiggle.
So I can move forward with my life.
Wiggle, 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 spikes.
Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, the spikes are weird. Like half the time, I'm number 6. I don't really want to be number 6. That just takes extra time.
See, you need to play more so that you can just fill out the high scores.
We just covered this. I will, in fact, fill out high scores.
You need to. I'm just saying.
I do.
You got to do it before next weekend.
No, don't worry. I'll be running some practices.
Good.
The other thing I was doing with this seed was I was looking for a seed that could beat hard, and I think this seed can do it. Hard is actually much, much harder than than easy, right? Like it's not just like a small increase in difficulty. There's some enormous walls in hard. So and I think this can do it. So that's the other thing I was searching for, because all the other seeds, like Gyre Seed and the ESA Seed, I don't think they could beat hard. Like not quickly. I think that they don't get the resources I think you need. This one does. Ow, that hurt. Man, I sure wish I had good armor.
Well, I mean, you might soon.
I will soon, assuming I don't go on the way.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, I will have the last armor in the game in a moment. It's fine. They put it in this dungeon.
Yeah.
Perfectly reasonable game design. Spikes, please don't try and get me again.
Also, while Mechalink has played this game quite a bit, this is one of the not the first time that you played it on Saturn, but not. This will be my first clear. I have played it exactly once. I have had it in my house for an hour and 13 minutes. Yeah, that's not enough time if we're gonna have a show right after this. Yeah,
it was barely enough time. All right, so we picked up that armor. I would like to equip it because it's the best armor in the game, the fairy armor.
Ah, yeah, fairy armor. I love Jimothy Hydlide.
Second to equip. There we go. Now you got the fairy armor. Great. That'll make this much easier.
It looks so silly.
It just looks like it just looks like he just put like aluminum foil over himself.
It's like Battle of the Arrows.
Okay. All right, here's the thing you actually came here to get, which is the flame amulet, because we're going to that dungeon next.
Uh-oh.
Game.
Maybe?
Please.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Battle of the Arrows is special, and this game is also very special. Although I'd say Battle of the Arrows is somehow more special in different... I don't know. They're equally special in different ways. They're very... Yeah.
I just picked up a fairy drop.
Uh-huh.
Just laying on the ground in the dungeon for some reason. Again, it's unmarked, like you just kind of have to luck into those when you're doing your seed scouting. Come on! Spikes, are we seriously trying to do this again? Thankfully, with armor, I didn't die.
Oh, yay! Someone in chat said this is a spirit Halloween.
So here's the thing about Japanese Hydlide. When you die, you lose all your score. Your score is your money. So it's actually a problem if you die in this. In the US version, you do not lose your score when you die. And so it doesn't really matter. You can death warp freely. In this game, death warps cost, and those fairy drops are going to help me avoid that cost. Which is good because of that early death. I don't actually have enough score to buy the thing I want to buy. So
what do the fairy drops do?
They let you exit without death warping, without...
Ooh,
right,
okay.
So that saves you, that will save your score, assuming I don't die in the volcano, which is where we're going next.
So as long as you don't die there, you're probably going to be fine. You are a little low on health, though.
That's true. That's actually not great.
Well, you know, it'll be fine.
Yeah, what's the best way to restore your health in this game?
Herbs. Herbs would be great. I should probably actually... This is a showcase. I can safety buy some herbs. That's fine. Run, Jim, run. I'm gonna pick up some herbs because I have so little HP that... God, I only have 400 HP. That's the other thing I want to do. I want to do the fairy thing now. Okay, that'll get me my HP back. So there's an item that you only get. You start it with it easy. You do not have it in medium or hard. In medium and hard, you get it after you beat the eel, which we will beat later. It helps you find the fairy in the forest. Because remember in Hydlide, there was a fairy just kind of in a tree for some reason. Like, yeah, that's still here. It's on the map that there's something there, but it's a 5x5 grid of trees, and that item lets you play kind of like hot and cold to find it. Of course, for speedrunners, we don't need to play hot and cold, but... Yeah.
Oh, it's like the mechanic in, Bebe's Kids in order to find the exit. Yeah.
Oh, God. Bebe's Kids, that door maze is not okay. Liz was playing it once, and I looked it up while Liz was playing it. It's not okay. We're close.
It's fine.
I don't think it's fine.
It's very much not fine.
It's not good. It is not an okay door maze. And I say this as someone who speedruns Galgo 13 and stuff like that. Okay, there it is. Look at all these trees, all the same. Only there was a way. Ah, Trent! No, Trent, no. One. Me. Yeah, full health. All right. Problem solved. Let's go. All right, so we skip, we do that early to get another 100 points, and in this case, a free heal, which not bad going into the volcano. Alright, so those 3 pink spots are actually teleporters on the map, and they teleport you in a triangle, the first to the second to the third. In this case, we're actually going to use it to get really close to the volcano. Speedrun routes can, if they're lucky, right, the gems will come down in a favorable way, and you can use them in the speedrun. But a number of the speedruns don't have a favorable gem placement. Just run. This one, however, has a favorable gem placement to get to the volcano if you go shopping. Or if you go to the ferry.
Ooh.
It's right there.
Ooh.
Also, if you're playing casually, it gets you a little bit of a terrain scout. On harder difficulties, you don't have a map, so that terrain scout can actually be very useful.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, here we go. Let's put on the amulet before the thing auto-kills me.
That's a little bit frustrating that, they take away a map to increase difficulty. I mean, I guess it does, in that you would have to, make your own map, or at least keep a mental map.
So they still do auto-mapping for you in the harder difficulty, in normal and hard, but they don't start you with a map.
Okay.
Right. So they'll still auto-map you, so it's not a nightmare.
Okay. You just have to explore in order for the map to appear.
I actually have a map of the inside of the dungeon, too. Right?
Nice.
That's not the case in those. Again, you have to kind of search it out. There we go. Right. So we want to go, obviously, east and south. You instantly die when you touch red ground. If you don't have that amulet on, and you lose health constantly as well. You don't have the amulet on, so kind of necessary. You can't really skip it. There's 2 places in the dungeon where there's actually a wall-to-wall red ground to make sure that you don't try and skip it. You cannot avoid getting the flame amulet. Not an option. Game makes certain. Where's the treasure? It's here. All right, here's the second fairy drops for me. Game. I would like to pick up the chest in the game. This is definitely a little harder with less frames. All right.
He wants to pick up the fairy's chest.
That's right. The fairy dropped a chest, and I would like to pick it up.
I mean, that's a good thing to do. My gosh, this is nigh impossible for me to see where you're going.
Right, so normally you might have a lamp in here, which will brighten things. Yeah, guess what we don't have? All right, almost.
Everything is on fire in here. Why do you need a lamp?
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's so dumb.
The game absolutely will brighten this place up if you have a lamp.
Oh my gosh. That's
Hydlide, baby.
Fire. You know what fire does? That's the first light that people used. People would carry around torches with fire on it.
Fire and oil, baby.
Yeah, you don't even need oil here. You
don't know you need oil here. You're right.
I'm just disappointed in the developers.
Dragon shield is right up here. Ish. Ow, 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 ow. We don't have any healing, so if we die here, we're going to die here. Ow, 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 ow. Come on. There we go. I see it.
I would be a little bit concerned about the fumes in the volcano, though. That would be my main issue.
Right.
Oh, and the heat. Actually, there are a lot of issues, not the lighting.
Yeah, the noxious gas, thankfully, isn't a mechanic in this game. We get noxious gas later, but not in this time. Because, yeah, volcanoes typically do have, right, like sulfur gas, right, like, you know, various dangerous gases that you are invited not to breathe for your own safety.
I'd also say that, like, the temperature of the gases would also pose an issue.
Yes.
Like,
yes, you
not
probably
the
wouldn't
healthiest.
have many lungs left after breathing in, you know, what would be boiling, like would be steam, right? Like, except it's sulfur.
Yeah.
Not a great plan for your future lung health. This place is really hard to navigate in, though. All right, there. We're back to the main north-south. No.
I'm Metal Man.
I'm Metal Man.
I suppose, like,
Metal
maybe
Man.
fairy armor will mitigate a few of the issues. Like, maybe fairy armor just makes you feel super cool comparatively. The amulet, I've never found an amulet that did anything other than look cool. But I presume in this game, it's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Okay, so we need a sword. Like, we might have noticed that we've literally gone all this way, not killing anything, not defeating any bosses. Well, there's a boss here. And we're gonna have to beat it, so we're probably gonna want more than the dagger that easy starts you with. And so that's what I'm doing right now, is getting the... there's a sword in a chest, just right down here. The second best sword in the game, actually.
Ooh, very nice.
Here. If I don't die. Excuse me.
Now, Chad is saying that the noxious gases are the deadliest part of an active volcano on average. My question is, though, if you're inside of the volcano, is that the deadliest part? I feel like the heat would probably be, like, more
there was a
immediately an issue.
Oh, well. Don't care now. I have mapped the seed out entirely, and so I was checking the map to see if there's a safety that I could grab easily, and the answer is yes, and you've already gone past it. So...
But get it on the way back, you're fine.
Yeah, I guess I can go out of the way. Take a few ticks for 200 HP. I don't mind that. Down here.
I mean, yeah, surviving is probably better than, like, grinding back score / points or whatever.
Yeah, I have enough points now. Like, these are the points I needed. Okay. I'm going to use the...
This music's rocking, though. I like
Oh,
this.
no, the music's very good. All right, there we go.
Yeah, if the game was just the music, I would absolutely be all for this.
Oh, pink armors.
Oh my gosh. Okay, come on.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, this switchback is a little annoying to get through. Let's see if I can convince it that I want to go the right direction. Come on.
You can do it. I've got faith.
There we go. I think I got it. Yep, there we go. All right. Great. All right, here's the dragon. This is an RNG fight. The dragon has to get close enough for you to damage it. And that's basically all up to it.
Dragon!
It'll be here in a second. First, though, I need to take off my armor because this game has an encumbrance system, and I'm not high enough level to wear the armor and the shield and the sword. And I need the shield. Absolutely.
And you need the amulet.
And you need the amulet. Yep. So you are pretty much locked in. All right. All right. So now we wait for it to come into swiping range. Until then, the only shield in the game that blocks fire will keep me from dying. So now I just need it to come close. Come on, friend.
I'm here, my friend the
Your friend.
dragon.
How can you even tell when it's close enough?
Look at the bottom, right? Like right now it's very far away. There's lava in between you. There will be less lava at some point in the future.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
If it decides to move towards me anyway.
Yeah, we hopefully won't be here for too long. Moonblaze, thank you for the raid. I'm glad that you're here to enjoy the beauty that is virtual Hydlide for the Sega Saturn.
The flame sword has a projectile, but obviously the fire living dragon is not affected by the fire projectile.
I assume you're right, yeah. Okay, are we hitting it?
So close. There we go.
There.
So
Mad
you
dragon.
do enough damage, you can get a stun. Oh, no. I saw you. I saw you move to the left and get me, or try and get me. It's out of range again. But if you hit it with enough damage, and the Flame Sword does it with the horizontal swipe, you have multiple attacks in this game, then it stuns it so it doesn't have a chance of breathing fire.
Yeah.
Those hits are the stunning hits.
Let me just say, every single dragon in Final Fantasy XIV is cuter than this one.
I believe it.
Yeah, I do like the dragon in Super Hydlide. Also, a three-headed dragon. Pretty amazing.
The swipe has slightly longer reach, so I'm just trying to, when I know it's out of range. Dang it!
No! No! The dragon!
There goes my money. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll find a way. I know
I'll find
it.
a way. I don't need it, right? Like I just like it. Right? Like I would like to have the maximum power weapon at the end of the game, but I don't need it. I will have to run through the cave, but I don't have to do any of the other stuff in the cave, so this will be quick. Just run to the dragon.
Run to the dragon. I do think that chat has a good point that this has some of the best minecart stuff.
It does.
I mean, and by best, I mean, it's fun to watch.
No, armor back on, please.
Yeah, where's your fairy armor? Get that fairy armor on. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that, like, the casual player will not know what is happening. There's a whole weight system. I don't know if this Hydlide has a food system, but...
No food system.
Okay, but yeah, definitely there's a max weight, like what you're able to carry around, and so...
There's both what you can wear and what you can carry, and they are two different limits. So right now I can carry, you can always carry more than you can wear, but in this case, I can carry, right, like all my stuff, but I can't wear the shield, the sword, and the armor at the same time at the moment.
Yeah. If you're just hopping in as well and you're wondering why everything is so dark despite all of the fire in here, the game is normally going to be about this dark if you don't have the lamp, which we don't have. And so, like, it will get brighter, okay? I promise it will get brighter when we leave the cave.
This is probably the worst dungeon, I think, for darkness that isn't, like, designed to be traversed with the lamp. Like, there's one dungeon that's actually just incredibly dark, and it's meant to be gated by the lamp. All right. We're here again.
Dragon time, let's fight the dragon. While I would normally be concerned about, like, the design choice for this dragon, that it's not very cute, at the same time, I've seen the armor. Like, so why did you take the fairy armor off?
That's the encumbrance thing I talked about. I cannot, if I try to wield the sword, have the shield on, and have the armor on, it will say you can't. Too much stuff on your body.
The game will get grumpy. I gotcha.
Yeah. And so, like, you don't like, usually if you did the other dungeons, you would have enough levels, right? Like enough encumbrance space to do these things, right? Like, but we don't, because we skip some dungeons. So instead, we just have to do it without the armor, which is fine as long as you don't screw up your blocks, because it's a 100% block, right?
Thank goodness. Yeah, the thing, like, you actually have to get timing right. Like, being able to do this as optimally quick as possible, there's a lot of risk here, you know? You gotta take into consideration, am I possibly gonna die? What do I, oh my gosh, it's close. Oh, there we go, we're getting some hits. Does your sword stun the dragon at all?
Only when I use the horizontal swipe. The diagonal swipe does not stun.
Is there a good way to know which swipe you're gonna do?
Yes, it's a button. B button is horizontal swipe. C button is diagonal swipe.
Is there any reason to use diagonal rather than horizontal for this fight?
It's a little faster, and it's a little faster, and it's got a little more reach.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes. Stay there.
Okay, good, good.
Stay
We've
there.
got to fight. We've got to fight. Oh,
I
don't
love-
move. No, don't do
when
it.
You're like chopping their heads off, and they just like reappear the next frame.
I mean, it's a mad dragon, Corndan. Look at it. Such an angy little boy. I do love that, like, games that come out in Japan still a lot of the times have English words in certain areas. Like, all of the HUD here in English.
Come on. Why are you so far back? Why don't you want to come up here and let me hit you?
Oh, he's coming. Yeah,
I
one of
think
the
that's
heads is
self-evident.
fully
I mean,
dead. There we go.
I don't want you to hit me.
Oh, come on!
Ah, dragon!
Health.
Dragon! The super Hydlide dragon fight is amazing, by the way.
Most because it feels like there's a block there that keeps it from just advancing straight forward. And so, like, it kind of gets stuck in the left corner sometimes.
Can you lure it out by going to the right?
I think it's advancing. There we go.
Yeah!
All right.
Oh,
Done
we
with the
got
dragon.
it. We got it. Dragon's dead.
All right. Yep. And it gave us enough score to do the thing I wanted anyway.
Yes!
Good job, Dragon.
Dragon, I love you.
All right. So the dragon's going to drop a flute. That's when we get control again. There we go. All right.
That's a
That's
flute?
flute. Yep. And then,
Okay, I didn't know there was an item there, so cool.
yeah, it just dropped out of the sky if you didn't see it. All right. There it drops.
Against the vast volcanic sky here.
Look, there's a skybox. It's made of rocks. All right. So now we're through with probably the worst lag dungeon of the game. So now the frame rate's going to be much better for the rest of the game. Not good, but a little less punishing. This is that's definitely one of the most busy dungeons in terms of stuff it's doing. All right, now we have enough levels to actually equip everything, so we're going to do that. Gear up.
I just love that this game, like, had... This essentially is the game of potential. This game has so much potential. And that's what I love about it.
I'm going to go teleport again because I want to go to this... Is the southern teleport closer? Yeah. We're going to go to the southern.
I mean, this game has potential, but you got to wait until the 4th frame to find it. And nobody's willing to wait that long.
It's true. By the way, for those who don't know, this was based on the Pebble Beach Golf Links game engine. If I'm not mistaken. And that just makes this beautiful. So yeah, if you like golf, you like dragons.
Apparently, some of the voice lines in the game are, like, for the enemies, are reused assets. Just, like...
They're just taken from the golf game?
They're just taken from the golf game, like, reversed. Right, like, the vampire is like the 2-player select tech, like, prompt, or, like, reversed in Japanese.
Aw. Oh my gosh, I love that. And chat, I'm gonna go ahead and say that saying that something has potential, I'm not saying that's an insult. Like, honestly, there's a lot of, they were trying to do a lot with this game. A lot of it failed, but, like, I unironically think this is amazing.
Little, right? Like, they did a lot with a little. They reused, a game engine that wasn't suited for it, right? Like, this is better than Hydlide, right? Like, I don't think there's any argument there, right? Like, I think, like, and in terms of a raw game, this is better than Hydlide. You know where you're going.
Okay.
Hydlide is incredibly cryptic. You have no idea where you're going, right? Like, the various hidden in a tree that you can't, like, ever find, right? Like, you lose health for walking on the ground in all sorts of random places.
Hydlide's awful.
Like,
I've
Hydlide
never played the original.
The original
You
Hydlide
should.
is just not. It's. I mean, you can enjoy it, but let's not act like it's one of those games where like people were throwing stuff at the walls in the early days, and like this was an attempt to do something, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, so make some weird choices, and like those choices were probably not good ones. But
I do love that you, having played the original Hydlide, can say like this is an improvement on the original Hydlide, despite what everybody else's eyes are telling them.
Right.
This is legitimately still an improvement over Hydlide.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Hydlide is so good though. Like, I think
wanna
it's
play that.
unironically a good game, despite it also
There's
unironically being a bad game. Like, it's
No,
so
I
fun.
think it's unironically a fun game, but it is not unironically a good game.
I think it does what it's trying to do about as well as it could.
But that doesn't mean much.
I love Super Hydlide. Not every game is made for every person, and I'd say that the person that they were making Super Hydlide for, the game works. Hydlide might not. Virtual Hydlide might not. Super Hydlide, I feel like it's the best version of the formula they were going for, and that
I want to play Hydlide 2 and 3. Right? Like, I don't remember which one of those is Super Hydlide, but I do want to play both of those at some point.
yeah, I want to play some of the like MSX versions that are out there as well.
Yep.
Anyways,
All right, you're about to the next dungeon. This dungeon's actually, it is a nightmare if you're trying to do it casually, because this is the first appearance of mimics, and mimics do not play in this game.
oh, they will ruin you.
Absolutely. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
a paralyzing status effect that lets you have just enough control to think you can recover. Where like it's like a confusion type thing where like your inputs don't always work. Right? Like it's closer to paralysis. You're still dead. Like they attack really fast, they hit really hard.
Yeah, you find a mimic, you're dead.
Mimics
And
are
they're
some of
all
my
over the place.
favorite enemies in video games. Like, I love mimics.
So we're gonna play the flute here, and if I'm in the right position, it'll work. There it is. If you're in the wrong position, the music will be shorter and not have that resonance. All right, into the mines.
Yeah, the mines, the mines.
Now we get to ride minecarts in the best part of this game.
We will ride one minecart.
Do you actually have to control it at all, or is it just...
No.
That's
It's just an
that's
autoroller.
what makes this the best
That's what
minecart
makes this
level.
the best minecart ride.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't have to mess with stupid minecart controls.
Honestly, it doesn't make sense. People, like, don't ride in minecarts. You know what goes in
You know what the
minecarts?
controls
The
are in a
ore.
minecart? You know what the controls are in a minecart? A brake. Those are the controls in a minecart. That's it. Like, a minecart doesn't have anything but a brake because it's a minecart. Like, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Can't steer a minecart? It's a freaking minecart. You change the rails to steer. We're passing by a mimic right there. Hi, buddy. You're fake. You will eventually see a mimic live just because they're in the final-ish dungeon as well, and it's basically impossible to avoid them. But...
Yeah. Like, there are a few different ways to control where a minecart goes. One is to have the rail changing system. Two is to have a rotating platform so that if you meet, like, at a 90-degree angle, you can rotate the cart. Number three, having an elevator that has minecart rails on it so that the minecart goes over to the elevator. You move the elevator up to meet adjacent with other rails. That works. That's about it. Are you humming the original? Oh my gosh.
Yes. I'm still mad that they didn't do a remake of the original music for this. Like, I want that. I want that sick remastered Hydlide. Here's the minecart.
Really fine they did.
That sign there says you can only put 5 pounds on it. So we must be very light.
Well, that's why you can't carry very much.
The fairy armor.
So, like, we have more than 5, like, kilograms, pounds, whatever on us, right? Like, just an inventory. Assumedly, the idea was to make you, like, get rid of stuff. Except that they didn't implement it. So there's just a lying sign.
I mean, honestly, I would probably still try to hop on. I think it's a good idea, you know, just see.
Author Blues almost, like, Author Blues was this close to getting rid of his stuff when on his first playthrough. He was like,
really?
And, like, because he couldn't figure out how to get on it and actually have it go.
And he thought it was because of the weight?
He came this close to discarding his stuff, but then he got on in the right way, and it went.
Oh, I love that.
I love that it only works. I love that it only works if you get on it the right way.
Yeah, like, you have to basically, like, you have to move, right, like, without your weapon out, right, like, you have to be in non-fighting mode, right, like, that's one thing, and then you have to kind of align yourself exactly in the cart, right, like, not, like, half on, not, just, you have to kind of exactly hit it. If you do, it'll go off.
Oh yeah, unlike the original Hydlide, you actually have fighting mechanics and you have multiple stances. Like right now we are in the run through the dungeon and cry stance.
Here's interesting. Right? There is, when you're fighting, there is actually an attack and a defense stance, right? Like you can swing your sword or you can block, right? So
yeah.
Like, they still have that idea of like attack versus defense stances, right? But yeah, then they also have this just free run mode. All right, we are still going through this dungeon. We're almost to... There's actually another minecart ride in this dungeon, which is sick because it has a jump. Like, it's just a sick jump. Oh, there's that gas I was talking about.
Oh, no! Oh, the noxious gas.
It's noxious. Yep.
Yeah, that's why you should have had a canary in your pocket.
Thankfully, water heals poison for some reason.
Yes.
It's not just noxious, it's also obnoxious.
Yes.
The obnoxious gas.
The obnoxious gas. You can't, as far as I know, you can't really predict it. It just kind of like goes throughout, like moves about the dungeon in a random pattern, right? Like it'll be there and then it will move away, and it's just very annoying. And so like, because you're trying to rush, like you just run into it and be like, well, this is our life now. You're poisoned.
Oh yeah.
I have definitely faced the boss in this dungeon while poisoned. Right, I just didn't have enough. You could stop swinging any time.
It was just in the way.
He was in the way.
I love that occasionally I get a shot of an enemy, but they almost never do anything. Oh no, poison!
We're running past them as fast as we can because fighting is slow and there's no experience, right? Just money. And we already bought the only thing I'm going to want to buy, really.
No
if I had
experience?
more money, I would have bought some safety. No, it's beating a boss is the only level up system.
Ah.
Right? Like, it increases your encumbrance, it increases your max health, right? Like, that's basically all it does.
It's been a little while since I've played this. I didn't get very far, you know?
It's,
and
yeah.
Look, Jimothy is so good otherwise. He doesn't need anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimothy is a house.
Just by the way, everybody, his name is Jim per the manual / dialogue, but we know his full name is Jimothy Hydlide.
All right, so in the English version, we have Mad Mage here. Here we just have Wizard. And Wizard is easier than Mad Mage, thankfully. Cause yeah, the second version of this boss is the Mad Mage in Japanese, right? Like, so like this is, I'm unclear whether this actually has like more stats like Mad Mage does. This is another one of those weird noises that it makes.
I like the noises, they're good. Yeah, charge the fire sword. Oh my gosh. That's actually a really satisfying shot, too.
It is.
Okay, and I like the boss music here. I need to play more Virtual High. Like, oh my gosh. If I do some random stream sometime and just have no idea what I want to play, I feel like I would be confident pulling Virtual Hydlide up sometime and just playing it. Because
the only way to hit him is when he's on the ground. Like so.
Wow.
So, again, this is an RNG boss. You just kind of have to wait it out. There's the current routes do not appear to have a manip to get him to set down earlier. Author Blues appeared to have something when like he played casually, like something that kind of induced him to come down, but we haven't put a pin in that yet. So they just do exactly what I'm doing here, is they hold the charge, wait, and the second he sits down, blast him.
Are there any non-RNG bosses in the game?
Yes. This is like this, like these last two are the only two, really, that are just God's own RNG.
Oh.
But it really is like the center of the run is RNG bosses.
Okay.
And then you have a refight of this one, right? Like, so that's the third one. Really, the other bosses are all just kill them, right? They're just vulnerable good chunks of the time. Job done. These two are the RNG bosses. Stay on the ground.
On, you nerd! Nerd, get on the ground.
Look, why would he want to be on the ground? You're just gonna shoot him.
It's true, actually. I wouldn't want to sit on the ground.
No. On easy, right, like you see that I'm interrupting his cast by hitting him. On hard, that is not how it works. You hit him, and then you better block because he's gonna fire at you.
Uh-oh.
So that's a fun thing.
Oh,
in
come
hard.
on. Maybe you just gotta wait until he said.
Oh, now I can tell the fun story of the fairy shield. The fairy shield is the best shield on the numbers, but it can't block all of these fire attacks that the enemies have.
Okay.
So it's just worse. Like, it doesn't block the things you need it to block. So while it has better block numbers, right, it just doesn't block the thing that matters. All right, so there's this urn that appeared. So we get the Tears of the Earth and our second fairy.
Yay, fairy number 2, because we want to rescue the random princess for some reason. I have no idea why. Other than she's a princess.
Because Verilus decided to ruin everything. All right.
Do we even like her, though?
I mean, have you seen her dress? It's like 1980s prom dress. Of course we like her.
Oh, yeah, she looks like she would fit into, like, the music. She would fit into a Meatloaf music video.
Oh, her dress is unreal good, and it actually is even better in the final cinematic.
Her dress makes her look like, you know, she's going to be in, like, the opening music video for Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, I was thinking the music video for Meatloaf's I Would Do Anything for Love. He's a vampire in that music video, and it's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
This is the second to last dungeon. It's not on the map. You have to find the slab, but again, speedrunners, we've already documented this. So we're gonna run to the slab. If you're doing things in order, the blue guideline will point you towards it.
Okay.
But obviously, we didn't do things in order, so the blue guideline is now not helpful on the world map.
I'm actually really glad they have the guideline that, like...
I am too. Like, that's where I say that, like, it's just better than Hydlide, right? Like, Hydlide was notoriously cryptic.
Yeah.
In terms of figuring out what to do.
What Saturn/PlayStation 3D game would have any sort of hint for where you were supposed to go? Like, none. Absolutely none.
All right. This is where
Jimothy Hydlide wants you to know where to go.
All right, here's a cool little cutscene.
By the way, chat did point out that Meatloaf's music video, I Would Do Anything for Love, was directed by Michael Bay. That is indeed true. And it is the most 80s thing you'll ever see, 80s/90s thing you'll ever see. It's great.
All right, welcome to the Crystal Castle. It's kind of a door maze, but not really. It's more of a teleporter maze where you can figure out the structure.
Ooh, okay.
So, right, like, see the map, right, like, here's the structure, right, like, and then for each floor, right, like, you can look at the map and see what the structure is. Oh, wow, that's a lot of plant guys. Get out of my way, plant guys.
Plant guys and skeletons. Oh my gosh. One more day in the Emerald City. Yeah.
One more day.
That's so much to death.
That one. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had to remember the lyrics for that one. Oh, sorry. This is the one I lost my initial maps on, so this is the one that I had to really quickly figure out before we started, like when I was doing my practice run. All right,
happens to the best of us.
Floor, right, like we're trying to get that center position, right? So
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that in theory, I guess I'm kind of okay with this. If you're making a really elaborate maze generator, sure.
Yeah, like this is fine, right?
It's fine.
I happen to know where to go, but like if you go up a floor, right, like it's just like 3 floors and you can see where the teleporters go between them. It's not bad.
This is definitely better than the elevator maze that is on Star Wars A New Hope, Genesis, or the Game Gear and NES games. That elevator maze was just a huge pain. I'm not talking about Namco Star Wars. I'm talking about the other Star Wars.
So we're in the kind of the power core of the castle, and
every castle has a power core. Makes sense to me.
Mimics everywhere. Oh god, this was not good. The treasure chest I wanted to get to is actually the one that's up here. But I ran by them safely. But you saw they were just nothing but teeth. Yeah, good times. This is the real chest.
Mimics. Mimics are so good.
They are so good at killing you, especially in this game.
Yeah.
All right, this is our second. Oh, come on, Mimic.
Oh, here he comes. He's gonna jump your butt. Gonna bite you in the butt. Or on the butt. Probably on.
Punching chapter, I'ma punch your buns. I'ma bite your buns.
If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun. Yeah, I got the reference. Yeah. That sounds good.
All right. So here we're really looking for one thing that we don't need, but we basically need. And it's the Sword of Light. Yeah, up here. Gimme. All right, now we have our final gear set. And so now we're gonna use all of the buffing stuff that I've been picking up incidentally. First, we're gonna equip this thing. That's Sword of Light +1, which is already a good start.
Oh, good.
Use the scroll. And our Sword of Light's gonna go up 1, our shield's gonna go up 1, and our armor's gonna go up 1.
Ooh, very nice. It takes a little while. But
it takes a little while. That's why I said I was testing it. Right? Like, I'm not actually sure if it's faster, but a high-level Sword of Light actually does do significantly good damage. All right? Okay, we're going to wear that one, and we're going to use this one, because that ups the equipped weapon by 1 as well. So now we have a +3 Sword of Light, but we're going to leave one of these equipped. Why would you do that? Because you know how we used to have fireballs?
Oh, yeah.
Now we have triple light balls now.
Light balls.
The reason they're triple is because of that amulet. Another undocumented Hydlide feature. All right. So now we are going to that southern square because that's the ladder. That is the elevator to the next area. Why are you moving me away? I want to get on this.
Hydlide doesn't know what you want to do.
Should.
Oh, okay.
It's my console. It should know.
You just got this game an hour ago, and like 2 hours ago at this point.
Thankfully, I'd already set the timer, right? Like all of the pre-knit stuff, so I just had to stop the game and go. All right. So this is level 4. There's nothing we need here, so we just need to find the exit. And thankfully, we know where the exit is.
I don't.
Oh no, well, we'll know once I can bring up the map again.
Oh.
There we go, it's up there, which the eastern exit to the big sliding block puzzle on this floor. The sliding block things are different on each floor.
I do know that some runners pause the game and go to the map in order to turn. Do you think that that's worth it?
I do think it's worth it, especially in the laggier dungeons, but right now, I've not practiced enough at that.
Okay.
I only actually discovered that was possible within like sometime last week. I was watching Gyre's run and he did it, and I'm like, first I did it, and I'm like, huh, right? Like I didn't know you could do that. And then I watched Gyre's run and he uses it to save a lot of time in the trial dungeon, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
clearly the thing. And so yeah, it's definitely something I want to put some time into figuring out for speed purposes.
I love it.
Oh, that's a lot of skeletons.
They just want to hug you.
They do want to hug me with swords, because that's all they've got, really.
Another thing that, like, I am always curious about with traversing dungeons is, like, because Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, one of the fastest ways to move is to use Z targeting and then walk backwards. I'm pretty sure that in this game, though, walking backwards is just super slow.
It's super slow. There are some speedruns use the strafe, use a diagonal strafe movement type deal, right? Like strafing, right? Like, you know, if you go forward, time, right? Like, so that's definitely a possibility, but I haven't, right? Like, again, right? Like with the technical first place speedrun gone, right? Like, I don't actually know. This is an eel, you know, like the ones that were in the water in Hydlide, in original Hydlide. So we get a little
in real life.
Yes, in real life, but in real life they're not usually this big. Also, it's all caps eel, right? Like, you know, like the wizard and stuff.
Oh, that's his name, right? He's Eel the Eel.
Eel the Eel. Very simple name.
He comes from a long line of great eels.
Ah.
Eel only usually shoots 2 lightning balls, but sometimes he'll shoot 3. Oof. Oof.
Oof. I love the sound effects. It's so good.
Do you think the motion capture that? They just like kicked him in the balls for.
Just punch him in the gut. Oof.
Oof. Well, I mean, that's clearly how they got the sound.
All right, there we go. So by getting the ferry early, we save a little here because normally you would get kicked out of the castle and then have to go get the ferry, right? Like, and you'll see in a second why this is relevant. Because we get the ferry here, and then the castle starts collapsing, and we get to reuse that same cutscene time from the castle collapsing for us to teleport to the final dungeon. Right? So like the castle starts collapsing, and then the orb sequence starts to take us to the final dungeon. Normally this doesn't happen, right? Like, and so, right, like these are 2 separate cutscenes, but you can splice them together here for a little speed by getting the ferry first. All right, and this is the final dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Which is basically just a boss rush. We'll see a boss we haven't seen before because we skipped it earlier. He's back. And we'll see the boss we have seen before, but with some friends.
By the way, I will say, people are pointing out that this came out before Tomb Raider and Mario 64, so, you know, this was a third-person adventure game before that, but I would say that there are some other third-person games that came out before.
Yeah, there are things that definitely competed, right? Like, but this was, like, for the time, like, this has a lot of things that it's doing right. Right, like in terms of the raw graphics.
I would even say that 1987's Contra had third-person sections that might be better than this entire game. But, like, really, the first one with polygonal graphics, as far as I know, is Cyber Sled. I don't know too much about that, except that it's a vehicle shooter game. Virtuoso, I guess, on the 3DO. Was in 94. Then Fade to Black, somebody is mentioning that that was in 1995. So, yeah, there were a handful,
but not a lot.
Yeah, this honestly. I mean, if you discount, if you don't mention golf games, you would be right that there are not a lot of third-person games using sort of polygonal worlds. But golf games, I think there were a lot of third-person golf games.
Oh yeah, that's the basic form of a golf game is third-person. One more shot for the evil mage. And move on to the final boss. Rude.
Yeah, actually, I'd say that maybe, like, golf games were the original third-person shooter, you know?
You've got a point there.
But,
All right.
The evil mage is dead. Or Mad Mage.
Yeah. The way he was wizard the first time, he's Mad Mage now.
Okay.
Let's see.
You know what? Maybe that's why so many like games that were made in a third-person view have golfing mini games, because they all just go back to their roots. You know, like Dark Cloud 2, golfing mini game.
Mm-hmm.
Every single level has a golf mini game. I don't like this guy.
This is the final boss, the demon that broke the princess into fairies.
I hate it. I hate the guys who break my girlfriend. Viralis. Viralis shows up in Super Hydlide, aka Hydlide 3, and is one of the big bosses that you fight, and he is a giant butt there. He has 7 health bars.
Right here, you can't even see his health bar yet.
Oh yeah, you can't. There we go. Okay, little damage. Ow.
No, I don't want to die to that. That is his most deadly attack. Ow.
Don't die, Jimothy.
I'm glad that like a casual walk to the right is just fast enough to dodge the deadliest magic. Where are you, Viralis?
Oh, doesn't reach far enough.
Viralis, die! Die, you nerd! No!
Timothy, no!
Jimothy.
What, healing items? I don't think I do. Okay, nope, we're just dead.
Ripperoni. That's okay. We've got to
save.
We've got to save. We've got a couple minutes, and one of our players who's going to be playing a little bit later has unfortunately been a little bit ill, but honestly, if you can just kill Viralis super quick, then it doesn't even matter. Viralis! Time for you to die. Yeah. Be a shy guy.
Yeah,
be a die guy.
Die.
You die. I really dislike the movement of the rooms.
The room,
of the textures there. Like, it's very unsettling in a good way. Ow. It's like you hit your hip right there, the way that you moved. It is based off of a golf engine, so hit pain, I imagine, is very important. Oh no!
So many frames to load the save. It's unreal how long you were dead.
Look, you die in this game, you die in real life, because that's about as many frames as it takes for it to actually load the game again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, how many lives are we living today?
Usually, like I said, usually if I hadn't got taken that death randomly early, I'd have 3 stamina potions throughout the game. So all of these deaths would have been negated. Right? I just would have had full health for all of them. But I screwed up early and that cost you. That's marathon runs for you, or showcase runs, as the case may be.
That's how it goes. I mean, considering that you got this specific Saturn version of the game today, I feel like there's a little forgiveness that we can give you.
But not tomorrow. We won't forgive you tomorrow.
That's fair.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he has 3 attacks, or he'll just laugh at you. Right, and obviously
that's my favorite attack.
that is my favorite attack as well.
Yeah, I feel like we really need to give a shout out to the person who did the music for this. Like, the music is great, and they went on to work on beautiful games like Pets with a Z. Well, thank you so much.
Please laugh more.
Sorry, I laughed more.
Fine. Perilous down.
Yes!
Done. Did it.
That's time, I think.
We did
It's
it.
time.
Yes!
All right, and now hopefully we have time to see where they spent most of the animation budget in this game.
Sure, I'm ready for
Need all of
this.
it.
Do a little dance. At the fairies.
It's not him. It's the princess in a moment. Like, she's legitimately just like, this is, 1995 mocap on a CD, right? Like, they put every ounce of effort into making her look
That
incredibly detailed on this.
dress. I mean,
Yeah, that dress.
compared to a lot of other games of the time, at least we get the payoff of a decent cutscene.
Yeah, it's a decent cutscene, and like I said, like there's just they put so much work into getting you all of the flourishes of the dress, right? Like, this isn't just like a white dress, right? Like, this is like a very, got its embroidery, it's got all of its stuff to it, and that is Virtual Hydlide. Any percent.
Yes.
A little rocky for my first clear on Japanese, but I've got 10 days to get better.
Honestly, if you're able to get a semi-decent clear the first time that you get the disc version, you're
Like I said,
you're gonna be just fine.
It's not that, it's just not that different, right? Like, it's slower on the frames for sure, right? Like, there's a little more lag on the loads, but it's still the same game, right? Like, the timing's still the same, right? Like, it's just you get to see less, right? Like, you saw one of the biggest parts was I was having trouble opening chests because the visual confirmation of your movement is different, right? Like, that's
the movement of these screens as jerky to you in person as they are over Discord?
Absolutely, it is incredibly jerky. That's why, like, it's even jerkier on the hardware, right? Like, which is why I was having such trouble. It's already hard to open those chests sometimes, but I was having more trouble than usual because of, right, like, just hard to, like, because I had less frames, right? Like, so I got to see less progressive movement, right? So I'd overmove and undermove very much easier. Congratulations, period. That's the end screen. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for playing Virtual Hydlide for us. This was an absolute joy. I had a blast. I'm really glad that we were able to see this. So I have to ask, I know that you're playing on BBG next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after Big Bad Gameathon. Everybody, if you're watching and you don't know what that is, you should definitely watch the marathon that we have. It's a community marathon where all of our bad game lovers come together and show off the pain that they have been going through for a long time. But yeah, you're playing this for that. You're also playing, you said Plock, right?
Yeah, Plocks. We have Virtual Hydlide and then Plock. For BBG one after the other. So yep, my Plock time is much less competitive, but it's still an entertaining game to watch.
Sweet.
I mean, Plock is great.
Plock is great. Like, I think it's just fun. It's weird, and the movement's weird, and it's difficult, incredibly difficult. But it's a good. I think it's a weird but good game, right? Like, it's definitely in the weird side of Kuso rather than the just.
Yeah, that's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. What else do you stream over on your own channel?
So I'm in the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Randomizer tournament for the fall tournament. I'm 1-in-1. There's a winners and a losers bracket, so I'm in the losers bracket on that one, and there's that. I did get into RPG Limit Break with Crystal Project, which is a kind of a voxel tribute to like Final Fantasy V right? Like it's like Final Fantasy V's job system with the numbers filed off. But it's a very but it's voxel exploration. It's very cool. Very interesting little one-person game too, right? Like, and so I'm gonna get to show that off at RPG Limit Break. And yeah, other than that, I just whatever I'm working on speedrun wise, I've done a lot with Legend of Mana. I'm helping somebody with Children of Mana, some variant stuff in terms of like making the route better, right? Like I love rerouting stuff. Figuring stuff out on that front. So generally, speed run stuff. I have a long history in Magic, but I haven't been playing it forever. So number 1 rank.
Well, good. I'm glad that you have all of these projects going on. Thank you so much for showing off Virtual Hydlide. I'm excited to see the run. You play a little bit in Casa Grande. Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to do well in my next round.
Well, thank you so much. We'll see you later, Mecha. Take it easy. Bye. Well, everybody, this is Don't Make Us Bored, Brossentia and Corndan's Variety Show. We just love to bring on people to either do speedrun showcases, sometimes even blind playthroughs just to show off something that they really love. If you want to come be on the show, we would love to have you. Type !DMUB in chat over on twitch.tv, and that will give you the list of the past shows as well as a link to come and sign up. We especially love to help new streamers come and show off. The only rule that we have is don't make us bored, because if we're bored, then you're breaking the rule.
Yeah, we don't get bored very often.
Yeah, it's actually, we've discovered it's really hard to make us bored, but that we will still...
Because most people come in here bringing us good stuff.
There are a few people who try to push it.
Unless your name is Blasphemous Roar, in which case you know what you did, or you know what you're going to do.
That was literally the most boring game ever.
I know what else you're going to do, and I'm going to ban you for it, but I'm going to make you come on here and play it for 10 minutes to bother Brossentia, and then I'm going to ban you for it.
Yeah, we give people a 10-minute grace period, and if we are absolutely bored by that time, then we're kicking you. With that said, it's actually a little bit difficult because people bring on some really interesting stuff, and even if it's not the most entertaining thing, oftentimes we're still entertained anyway because we've got good taste. Well, because
we're too stupid to not be entertained.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk to mooware because we've got something else. Karate Phants, Gloves of Glory. I have no idea what this is.
Also coming to BBG next weekend.
Yeah. BBG, everybody. Let's go talk to mooware. Hello there, mooware.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Good. I know that you're getting ready and excited for BBG. I think everybody here is as well because we're making them get excited.
It's true.
Yeah, because if they're not, I'm going to kick their butts. Kick them in the butt.
Now we're going to ban them.
I don't know if I'll ban them, but I'll kick them in the butt. That's fun. But yeah, everybody, as I do a little bit of setup for the game today, if you like what you see on the channel, you are welcome to subscribe. It is September, and all of the people who have helped through sub thingies. Oh my gosh. My brain. Sub thingies. If it, it's been a lot of help. So thank you everybody who has helped up until this point. I love having you, and I am very thankful for everything that you have done to keep this channel going. You are always welcome to subscribe if you so like, but nobody is required to. Instead, we just give love to y'all. Another thing that you may want to keep in mind is that a lot of the players here, they have their own streams going on, and they love to have new people who haven't been in their streams before come and watch and talk and chat. So if you enjoy the games that you see, you are very welcome to go and visit the individual streamers. And mooware, I know that you've been streaming for a decent amount of time now.
Yeah, very infrequently, but I do stream sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be every day, honestly. That's what I should be doing, and I'm not doing every day. Well, oops.
But you should.
Yeah, but I also have like stomach issues right now that I'm dealing with, but I should be streaming more often. That's like the lesson of what every Twitch streamer says. I need to stream more. But with that said, yeah, I'm glad that you're here and that you're showing off a game that you're running over at BBG. And this is specifically Karate Phants Gloves of Glory. I'm going to make sure that I can hear the audio loud and clear, and then we'll go ahead.
Oh, you can.
Ooh.
And it's a problem.
I'm not sure it's a problem. I mean, it's audio.
No, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, and you're showing this off next weekend. Do you know what day and time?
For this specific game, I'm not sure. I think it's on Sunday.
It's probably Sunday.
No, someone said offense. This is not offense, okay?
Yeah,
Let me go ahead and say, not offense. This is Karate Phants. It is going to be on Sunday at
12:48.
Yeah, 12:48. So you can get excited for this. Okay, yeah, this is offense.
I mean, it is and it isn't, so that's the fun part here.
I'm not a big fan of elephants, I gotta be honest. And you brought us a game that is just elephants.
Which animals do you like? Like I always notice your cow hate. I guess you're
cows.
ranting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
honestly, I think
that.
most of the animals that we eat commonly are because they're ugly and we don't feel bad eating them. I know there are some people who think elephants are cute, but I just think they're kind of gross. Like every elephant that I've ever seen has had this odor. Like huge odor. It's like an aura of grossness around them. And like I think that in some ways they're adorable, but in other ways, no, they're gross. Elephants are gross to me. Sorry, everybody. Honestly, mooware, I don't know. You need to bring me cute animals.
Elephants are pretty cute.
Okay, they're cute to Corndan. You need to bring me animals that I think are cute. Not these weird hairy-chested.
Some of these elephants aren't too bad, but yeah. So there are some unlockable characters here which we're not going to see. So I wanted to keep at least one little surprise for the marathon.
Okay.
So you're not going to see the worst of it today.
Okay. People here are asking if I have smelled a cow. I have literally herded cows. So yes, I have smelled a cow. With that said, I'm glad that you're not spoiling every secret. Maybe one or two, though. I like to get a little bit of a sneak peek. So I think we're ready for this game. Feel free to introduce introduce yourself, and we'll get rolling.
Yeah, I guess we can just start the timer. It's not a speedrun or anything.
Okay.
So you did mention the Phants, and the interesting thing about this game is it is using the Phants license, but there's not really anything from the franchise here. So any other Phants stuff usually is with the same characters, with this same family, with the baby and dad and so on. Not here. We've got some generic racial stereotype elephants, but there's nothing really recognizable about the Phants here.
Okay. I mean, I think that it was
But they
probably
probably
released. Oh, go ahead.
They're proudly presented.
Yeah,
Look,
I
that's
see.
what it says.
Proudly presented. I would say that like, this was probably released at a time where having a full-grown adult beat up a child in a game probably wasn't as like acceptable as it was in the 90s. But with that said, I am interested to see what we've got here, and you apparently are gonna wiggle the Wiimote quite a bit.
Yeah. So the game will explain the controls, and I'll show that off. But first, we've got these generic characters. We've got this Chinese elephant, Japanese sumo elephant, this North German fisherman elephant, this Russian wrestler with a hairy chest, and this American boxer with also a hairy chest, I guess. And there's two
hairiest chest.
Two unlockable characters, and we'll get one of them today, I think. So every playthrough you get one. So do you want to pick any character? It doesn't really change a lot.
Okay.
I mean, clearly we've got to pick the American stereotype.
Yeah, we got to go with him. He's got the aviator glasses, got the cowboy hat, and the speedo.
And every character has their own arena. I'll just start at the top. And so here's the explanation for the controls. This fighting game is only controlled with motion controls.
This isn't good.
So at the top here it says attack by moving your Wiimote in the corresponding direction, left, right, up, down. If you want to move, you have to hold A and move in a direction. It tries to move your character to a certain distance automatically. So if you're too close to the enemy, it will move away. If you're too far away, it will run. And all of these are also different states basically. So you can use different attacks. So when you're further away and it automatically starts running, you can use running attacks like a drop kick and a slide and so on, if you can pull them off actually, which is pretty hard. You can jump, which is also jumping attacks are the thing I get the least. I managed to pull off the least. What this screen doesn't even tell us is you can block by holding the B button. That's pretty much the most important thing in order to survive a match. And there's special attacks.
Okay.
Which you hold A and B, and then you rotate the Wiimote around or shake it up and down, and maybe it does a special attack if it wants to recognize it.
I'm very concerned about this. I'm really worried about your rib cage when you have the intro pose. It's a little terrifying.
So I can use simple punches, and if the game would recognize my attacks properly, this would be a super effective cheese attack where the enemy basically couldn't even respond. But most of the time it doesn't really recognize my punches, so it's not that effective.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a grab. That's good. If you're close to the enemy, you can get a grab, although it's pretty slow. So it doesn't always work. That's the regular special attack. And almost everything about this moveset is the same for every character. So there's one special attack that is unique for every character, but even that is it just looks different, I think. I think that's the special attack. The unique special attack, I mean.
Yeah, I heard a gong sound in this, and that sounds like a very specific gong sound effect that I have heard in many places, and I'm trying to remember where.
I mean, it's not uncommon for games to use shared sound libraries.
Yeah,
especially a game like this.
Justin's joking that we already gonged you.
I mean, we haven't even seen a lot of this game yet.
Yeah, we're not allowed to gong yet. Okay, there we go. So far, I would say that, the stereotypes aren't as bad as they could be. That was Elvis-like, I guess.
Or something.
There should have been victory music, though, I gotta be honest.
So, a fun thing about this charge attack, if I can do it actually. So you can charge it up for longer, but if you charge it up too long, then your elephant will puke like that.
Oh, I don't like that.
They're gonna hurt.
Oh.
Hey, take this. Take this.
Okay. So
we don't
one thing that bothers me is that the sumo character here is using boxing gloves.
Yeah, they all have boxing gloves. It's even in the name. It says Karate Fans Gloves of Glory, which is, I guess it's kind of a contradiction because karate means empty hand, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right, yeah. I did Kung Fu, not karate.
I did neither.
Trying to grab or literally anything can be pretty hard sometimes.
Hey, take this.
So I can also dodge back. I can do this if it wants to recognize it. I can. Come on.
I'm a little bit concerned about the giant golden elephant in the background. That feels maybe a little less okay. Okay, I'm finding my complaints here.
What's so bad about the elephant? Maybe I didn't notice.
Just imagine if you were fighting in Rio, and instead of a giant Christ statue,
yeah,
they had
I
a
see.
giant elephant statue in that pose. That's the issue there. A lot easier to imagine if it's a religious figure closer to home.
Yeah, on the one hand, I guess it's a bit might be a bit insulting, but on the other hand, if this is a world of anthropomorphic elephants, then I guess they're religious people would also be elephants.
We don't know if there are anything else in this world besides anthropomorphic elephants who don't have ears.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, you don't have to have that there. You can put literally anything in here. And also, I'm pretty sure there's a guy in the background on the left there who is not an elephant. Like, I saw a poster in the background that was a human being. And also having, like, dirty underwear hanging up next to it. Okay, I've got my complaints here.
Look, you know what? Right, just like we might have posters for out-of-fence, movies, maybe they have posters for animated human movies. Doesn't mean they're real in this world.
Okay, that's fair. But why are you gonna hang them in, like, an elephant Buddhist temple? That's odd.
Because maybe elephant Buddhist monks like movies.
It's true.
Probably just a,
Actually, yeah,
probably
that's a
just
good point.
a bad joke about sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get jump attacks going, but that's the least reliable thing in this game. So I can jump, that works well enough, but I'm not sure how to actually do an attack then. The enemy is pretty good at that, especially if I'm on the ground. They love to use jump attacks to hit me a bunch. So my go-tos are usually the special, or if nothing else works, then this trunk whip, which I'm not getting. There we go. That's the one. That's fairly effective.
Yeah, red wins. I like that they don't even say your character's name. They just say red wins.
Yeah, it's generally very, very generic, and
They're out-of-fence. They have names?
They
cut a lot of corners. They don't have names. The character select screen doesn't show any names.
I feel like there were a lot of missed
there are no
opportunities with this IP.
I mean, but if there are no names, right, then you can't. How are you supposed to refer to them by name? They have no names.
Oh, hit the
Well,
desk.
I mean, you don't.
Why you gotta be hating on the world building here?
Because it's exactly the opposite of. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
You know
they have
what?
a little bit of-
Actually, I have to wonder. These characters could have appeared in the comics at one point or another. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, they're gonna hurt. Hey,
There we go. Nice jump attack. At least one time I got it. So every character has a little bit of their own flavor. They've got their own sound words and a few voice clips, which I think are all spoken by Otto Walkes, who created the Ottifants.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of flavor at least in there. So from Wikipedia I learned that apparently some magazine, was it official Nintendo magazine or something, gave this game 6% in the rating, which is
6%?
the lowest rated game. Yeah, it wasn't
Holy
a popular game.
moly.
So this only came out in Europe, of course. It's a PAL-only game.
That's not a
And it was-
surprise.
It was delisted fairly quickly, so it was only available for 3 years as a WiiWare game. So this isn't on disc, it was on WiiWare.
Okay. So, I mean, how much did they charge for it? That's my
I
question.
have no idea. I
Like-
wonder if you can look up WiiWare listings anywhere. Like it hasn't been available since 2012 or something.
Yeah, I think that's. How do you have this?
Well, I mean, piracy obviously.
Oh, okay.
It's always morally correct to pirate.
I feel
Especially if
like
something's
for
not
anything is
commercially
not
available.
being sold. Yeah, we've discussed it quite a bit with older titles, but yeah, if not for that, this game could have completely disappeared for better or for worse. And honestly, I don't think any game should disappear. If it was made and if it was sold, and then people try to make you forget about it because they take it off of listings, it shouldn't be forgotten. And yeah, I would say there is a difference between preservation and piracy, because if it's not being sold, this is really one of the only ways that it can remain in history. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's losing anything here, I guess. Oh, we've got a mirror match, and at least the gloves are different.
Oh, they're gonna hurt.
So you've got the elephant Statue of Liberty back there.
Hey, I'm gonna get it now.
Not a religious figure, so I'm not sure how
It was made in
disrespectful
France.
you would find this.
I don't think it's disrespectful to change the Statue of Liberty. I think that, like, really annoying people might find that disrespectful, but I don't know.
Love it. Take this.
Like, we have had so many parodies of the Statue of Liberty that, like, it's fine.
Hey, I'm gonna get it.
I mean, heck, in Ghostbusters 2, they literally control the Statue of Liberty in order to fight the big bad. Like, the number of times
yeah.
it's been destroyed, that it's been changed to different characters. It's, you know, it's Lady Liberty. She's just an abstraction.
Take this. Take this.
Yeah.
Take this.
Take this, take this, take this. Yeah.
Take this. Take this.
Yeah, that's how Americans talk, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit like,
Get it now.
you know,
Yeah.
as for religious figures, you know, sure, there was Monty Python with Life of Brian, but honestly, most of the people making it are probably already in some way part of that culture and religion, so it's a little bit more okay for you to make fun of your own religious culture. Yeah, there we go.
To be fair, right, one of the times I've seen that is with, like, a Jesuit monk.
Are you serious? Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I love it. But yeah, Lady Liberty is not
Hey.
a sacred icon. And so you can turn into an elephant. It's cool. Yeah,
Alright,
I
so
understand
was
that
the-
Life of Brian would get complaints, but guess what? Like, I feel like if you're part of a culture, you can go ahead and make fun of that culture a little bit.
Gonna hurt.
So we did the 5 regular fights, so here's the first unlockable character. Superman, I guess?
Superman, okay.
Super Phants.
Super Phant. He's got just as many abs as you do. Does he have any, like, other special moves other than you? Does any
yeah, so
character do anything unique?
Every character has a unique special attack, but I think they just look different. So for this character, this is the unique special attack, and all that's different is just that he dives forward like that. Like, let's see if I can get that. That's a normal spin attack. Every character has all of these moves except that one special attack, which just looks different.
Yeah, I'm looking. Nintendo Life gave this a 1 out of 10. Specifically, abysmal is what they said this was.
I mean, I think that's fair.
They said there really isn't anything to recommend about this shambling mockery of a game whatsoever. It is a complete waste of space. Oh, that is rough.
It's not good, but I think 1 of 10 isn't fair. Like,
Congratulations!
It's playable, and I don't know. It's not the worst. So here, somewhat will specifically say, I think. Oh, there it says, all rights reserved, Otifanten Productions. So in a way, I guess maybe it has the Otifants license, or at least the people were involved.
Yeah, it does have the license. Why couldn't you use a single character from the Otifants license? Also, I have a feeling that we're getting a little bit of a spoiler right here for the last unlockable character. I don't know what it is, though.
Well, it doesn't make any sense, so we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out later, yeah.
That's my favorite character, which I want to use for the BBG run. And for that run, I also want to use a webcam so that people can see how ineffectually I'm flailing the Wiimote around.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that because, you're winning the fights. Other people are saying this could be worse. I feel like literally making this worse in any regard would technically make it better. Like, this is so mediocre.
You said yourself, I can win the fights, so it could be worse if it was one of those impossible games where I don't know, either the enemies really cheat, or the controls were even less reliable.
But even then, then it would become more of a challenge, you know?
Well, only if you can practice and get better. But so for some bad games, I feel they're just very random and inconsistent, and it's hard to actually become better at them. Like one of the other games I'll show at BBG, that's kind of like that.
Yeah, Chad actually has a very important question. Why is it SF and not SP? And the reason is that Otifants is spelled with an F, but for some reason Phants in the game is with a PH.
Yeah, the SF probably is based on the German spelling.
Yeah, which should be how it... I don't know. It makes me angry for no good reason. I guess Elephant is with a PH and the comic has an F, and they went with the animal spelling for Karate Fence, but with the comic spelling for... you know what? I don't care. I don't even care.
I think you do.
There's some wires crossed here, and honestly, I'm cross.
So the whole Otifants connection is nice, but my favorite part is still this. Like, what fighting game or what game in general has controls like these?
None.
I don't even know.
No game has controls like this. This is not like
it's
you
creative.
might expect a Sonic Xbox motion control game to have dumb controls like this, but a fighting game, I don't know.
There aren't many like this, but I just remembered, I think that was maybe the previous BBG that had a Kinect Dragon Ball fighting game.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's not a fighting game like this. I think it's more focused on the Kinect gestures.
Yes.
But yeah, so I think this is the real kicker here. These incredibly baffling controls.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did one run. I don't think we want to do a second one.
Yeah, honestly, you've showed off pretty much everything that this game is about. We technically have another 5 minutes, but if you're done, then
I just
I won't make you keep going.
The estimate is a bit more conservative because sometimes the enemies just really don't want to let me win.
In that case, time. Congratulations. We're done with this game. I don't want to watch any more of it. However, this will be on Big Bad Gameathon, and we will have the final character unlocked there, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one I want to do the run with.
I don't even know what it is, though. Is it like a Yeti? Is it like an elephant monkey? Is it... Oh no, I just thought of other possibilities. I don't like that. Oh, I'm very concerned about Autophants now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we will find out.
You'll have to think about that for the next 2 weeks.
I feel like I'm gonna have to look it up. Personally, no, maybe, can I wait? Maybe I can wait. I'll probably forget about it before the stream ends, and then I can wait.
Worry.
Okay, try to make me forget about it, Corndan. That's your goal. Oh, mooware, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm glad that you're able to bring us weird Wii games that, honestly, I've never heard about. They've always been a blast. You did that one dog walking simulator as well, didn't you?
No, that was Tea Party Cthulhu, I think. That's an arcade game.
Oh, okay.
Inu no Osanpo. Yeah, an arcade dog walking game.
For some reason, it feels like something that you showed off, but yeah,
Definitely a game I'd like to play.
Well, I want to play it too. I want to go walk dogs. Well, thank you so much, mooware. We'll see you later next weekend, and we will have a lot of fun with your games. What are you just running this, or are you running other games?
I am running a whole bunch of games. So I submitted 5 games, and all of them were accepted.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I see Zadet, Paris-Dakar Rally Special, which I love. You also have the Skateboard Kid, Aventure Atlantis, and Karate Phants. Yeah, the one that I'm most excited for you is Paris-Dakar Rally Special. I love that game. Absolutely.
That's a classic, yeah.
Yeah, and people who haven't seen it here in chat, you should watch it on BBG. It's highly recommended by me. And that is going to be on Saturday afternoon, so yeah, get excited! Okay, I think that's about all that we have. Thank you so much, mooware.
You're welcome.
All right, you take care. Have a great rest of your evening, I suppose, where you are.
Yep.
Morning. Yeah. All right, see ya.
See you. Bye.
Bye. Corndan, I'm going to go ahead and run a short little ad as I stand up, and I got to run to the restroom. So we will be back in about 1 minute with our third game of the day, which is going to honestly likely be varianleblanc playing some incremental games for us. So see you in a minute, everybody.
I mean, he won't hear us, but everybody else will. I appreciate already this game has a low CPU mode.
That's what you need.
It is what we need.
Running and save on some services on your computer.
Well, I'll be right back because I'm going to go check on my prints coming in my 3D printer.
Uh-oh.
Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brossentia's variety show. It looks like we are just getting comfy in here and getting ready for the third game of, or the third set of games. Unfortunately, Drumboardist did end up getting a little bit under the weather, which I assume it's like a hurricane or tornado or something. Don't want to get under that. Jeez, scary weather. But hopefully Drumboardist will be back next week or the week after or whenever. And we will have some fun games at that time. I do want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting the channel through following, through watching VODs, and also if you are someone who has subscribed or wants to subscribe, it's very much appreciated. Considering this is September, it's a little bit cheaper and honestly helps me pay some of the bills, so it is very, very helpful. Thank you so much. Luckily, now that we have the GDQ grudge match, it's a little more pressure off of my shoulders, so you know, that's been helping out quite a bit. We'll be having that not this Friday, but next Friday, after which hopefully we'll be able to raid right into big bad game-a-thon happening that weekend. We probably will have some more Cusa Grande this weekend as well, most likely on Sunday, so we'll get everything up on the schedule and in front of y'all so you know when that happens. Now, without further ado, we have varianleblanc with us. Hello there!
Howdy, good evening, all y'all.
How are you doing today?
I was doing well until my computer decided to slightly die on me this afternoon, so I've been in a rush to try to rebuild it. So, apologies.
No, that's completely fine. I'll go ahead and work on getting everything set up and looking right. Besides an exploding computer, though, have things been going okay? Much excitement over where you are? Any fun games you've been playing?
Nothing too exciting. Probably after this, I'm gonna go and try out that new Disney game that just came to Xbox Pass.
Oh, which one's that?
The Dream Valley something, Valley of the Dolls. I don't know, something like that.
Sounds like Calcabrana.
Sure, let's go with that one.
That sounds scary. Well, I'm terrified, but you know what? That's fine. I'm fine being terrified, okay? Disney, you need to make more scary movies and video games. I think that's the main lesson today. Honestly, though, oh my gosh, Disney made one of the scariest movies back in the day that I can't remember what it was called. It had to do with some fair or carnival or something. Does anybody else remember that?
That ain't ringing a bell.
I'm sure that's going to bring somebody's memory. Yeah, they're going to be like, why would you talk about that game, Brossentia? Or no, that movie, Brossentia. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that's not scary. Something Wicked This Way Comes. There we go. That's scary. Okay, I'm turning up the sound. I presume I'm not going to hear audio at this point in the game.
There will not be audio.
No, okay, that's okay. If we want to have some background music, I'll go ahead and play something. But other than that, I think we're just about ready for you.
Perfect.
The Black Cauldron was a little bit scary too. Yeah.
He's scary in quality.
Oh my gosh! You don't need to insult my. I believe Don Bluth worked on that. You don't need to insult him.
And I'm so sorry for that.
I'm so angry. Corndan, you angry too?
That fact is an inconvenient blues.
Yeah,
Ouch.
no, wow, okay. I regret asking you. But yeah, people are excited to see number go up.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
basically, I've got 3 different games that I want to share with everybody today. I don't think that incremental games really get the love they deserve, so I've tried to find 3 different styles that could be interesting. So basically, if you love playing with Excel sheets, you're going to love incremental games.
I love Excel.
Perfect. So let's get this party started.
Okay.
So here we see a ton of everythings. So basically, what incremental games are just basically, usually they are pure text. Watch numbers get bigger. It makes those dopamines in your head go out, and you just want to keep clicking on more and more stuff. So this specific game is called Your Chronicle. And I found that it's pretty interesting because there's an actual story that goes along behind it, and there's different branching paths that you can take as you're playing through it. So already I've been playing a little bit in here. So you can see that I've taken some courses already. And the way that these games usually work is you can only get so far, and then all of a sudden you can't get any more inventory. You can't, like, say, for example, here, I need to get minus 30 muddy mucus, but I have 0 to 10. So even if I got my full 10, I still wouldn't be able to do it. I would need to go and clear some more quests to be able to do it. Now, on the flip side of that is you can basically do what is called a dark ritual, which we're going to do here, which basically it will reset everything back to 0, but it will give me multipliers so that I can gain levels faster. So we're just going to do that right now, and as we see, suddenly my experience is just popping up. We see all these large numbers make us feel really good. I feel really accomplished. So basically, the story here is I am trying to find out what happened with my mother. And you start out just in a village, and inside this village you only had a certain amount of like rest, recover, energy, and then you had a few places you could visit. So say for example up on this riverbank, this is the way that the fights play out in here. So you can basically recruit different monsters. You'll be going through each dungeon. We're at floor 3 of 5. Each time you go through, you get certain gold, you'll get certain items. So right now we need to start to level up our party a bit. So as they start to gain levels, or you can do research on certain animals. So you can see at the bottom here, there's bird research 1.7. So I've got an 18.5, lots of numbers, lots of fun numbers to play with here. 18.5% extra to be able to get more research for them. So as we start to go, we would summon them, which would be able to make our monster stronger, and then you can start to get special physical seeds, magical seeds, and special seeds to start making yourself stronger. So we need to basically let's get something a bit stronger where we can start to get better monsters. Let's go with what are we trying to get here? Rock turtle or sludge slime?
Now, what is this one called? Just so that I can remember.
It's Your Chronicle.
Okay, Y-O-U-R?
Yep, that's right. And it's absolutely free to play. Most incremental games will be free to play.
Yep.
And then you can usually buy items. So here you buy rubies for $1, $9, $39, all the way up to $50, which will help out the developer and as well give you special stuff. So say if I were to buy this $50 one, I get 85,000 rubies, which in turn I can buy different things for my party, auto level ups, squad slots, quest slots. As well as you play through it, it's going to give you some rubies. So I haven't bought any myself, but just through playing, I've already accrued, 2,000 some. So every time that you do certain achievements as you complete this one, I'm almost done. Once I hit 100%, I will get some rubies for it. And as well, if you do an export of your save, every 20 hours, you're going to get a special chest where you can get rubies as well.
Yeah, I do like that a lot of them are free and essentially have little bonuses just in case you do enjoy it that you can use to support the developers. That's always nice. Yeah.
Exactly. So the other side of this is you can start to do a lot of automation. So in the ritual, right now I'm rank 14 and I'm slowly starting to go up. And so here in my habit, I have 14 out of 14.
Okay.
So I start to automate some stuff. So here I can spend some gold every so often to have special effects happen to me. Here I really recommend kind of just getting the base for all your magic and stamina regenning. It's going to become really handy for you later on when you're using up all your fire, all your water, trying to do all these missions. You can also have familiars that you can come and give you stuff like Destiny regen, physical seed drop amount, yada yada, so on.
Okay.
And of course, warrior. So I decided to become a warrior in this playthrough. So right now I'm more attuned to swords and up close fighting. So it has special trainings in here. If I think you had a choice here of either a mage or a ranged fighter, so you would have different things that you can allocate your points into.
There's a lot.
There's an absolute lot. So
just so you know, if people are watching and they've never played an incremental game, it usually starts with like 3 things maybe, or 1 thing maybe.
Now there's a lot of things.
And now we're at the point where there are like hundreds of things.
Exactly, and it gets harder and harder. Like, say for example, I go into this tournament, I'm just going to get my butt handed to me. I just get killed right away. Exactly. Well, I didn't need it. I just sit on it all day.
Okay.
So basically, this is one type, and they're all over Steam. You can get them for Android or iOS, depending on how you want to play it. A lot of them have a lot of cross-system too, so you can take it on the go with your cell phone or not. So this is the most generic, average type of incremental game.
Oh yeah.
So let me just stop this one real quick. And we'll go on to the second game.
Yeah, I've played quite a few incremental games. Personally, I like, Candy Box 1, somebody in chat is mentioning, which was like the earliest incremental game. Yeah, I played that when it first came out, and I loved it. But yeah, I've been with it since the beginning.
Okay.
Oh, I know about this one, but I haven't tried it.
Alrighty. So this one is did you get that up on screen already?
Yes, it's up. Desktopia?
Yep, that's it. So this is another different style of incremental, but this time you can do basically you're moving your guy around as you would.
Okay.
Like any other RPG. And so you can have animals come and attack your village. You can build some more. So right now I've got 1,700 gold.
It's a little jerky.
Ooh,
but that's probably just the Discord capture doing weird stuff.
It is doing weird stuff.
Yeah,
right.
It's fine. Like, when you're not moving left and right, I can see just fine.
Perfect. So here you're going to buy your different tiers of buildings. Each building does different things. So a bank earns more gold for you. A castle, you'll have knights to fight for you, so on and so forth. So let's get another trade post so I can get some more money in there. So basically, this is something that's kind of just meant to run in your windows while you're doing something else. So it's kind of tucks nicely underneath everything.
Yeah,
so
usually the way that I've seen it is that you have most of your computer stuff on the top 2/3, 3/4 of your screen, and then this takes up the bottom layer of the screen. So it's a very it's designed with the thought that it's incremental and it's sort of just going on in the background without forcing you to have to look away in order to do stuff,
Exactly. It's a lot more colorful. You got a lot of pictures. You've got a lot of, there's a lot of in-depth stuff here that you can find all your people, respond to their needs. You're looking at your different stats for, how well is everything doing in your village. So it's just another take on it. It's something, I've really enjoyed this game so far. But it's just another style for people to play with, especially if you just want something, while you're doing your work, you can have this running on your desktop and away you go.
Yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, there's not really a lot more to show to that because I would really have to grind and, show how everything would be built and stuff like that. So let me move on to the last game, which might be the most interesting.
Okay.
Give me a second here. And as well, just let me drop from the call for 1 second to see if that's going to make everything better.
I think that it was just because of the weird resolution for that last one.
Yep.
Oh, just because I hear you guys and you sound like you're Cyloning on me.
Oh, okay, yeah, disconnect. If we still sound like Cylons, we'll all disconnect. Are you a robot? Corndan, are you a robot?
That's better.
Oh, good.
All right, so let me get out of here, and let's get to the last one. So, the last one that I have to play is this is one of the most stereotypical. It's a waifu collector game.
What do you call it? What's the name?
It is called Crush Crush.
Crush. Oh no. Okay.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
So, now, I need to preface this with a grain of salt. This is a waifu game. There is nudity in it. However, it is in streamer mode right now, and luckily, it is censored. So we got nothing to worry about there, as long as we're not offended by anime ladies. So basically, let me go through a real quick reset here.
Grabbing her boob, and it says, "Didn't anybody tell you to? You're supposed to bite your dessert, not poke it." And let me just say, I think I know what this game is about.
There's a lot of lewdness in here. So let's go and
just look at your avatar there.
Yeah.
It's like looking in a mirror.
No, it's yeah, exactly. Sad Panda. Oh no.
And so Sad Panda, they are a Canadian developer, and the CEO of the company, she was voted as one of the top 40 under 40 for CEOs for driving a company. These guys have been doing fantastic work. They've got a whole bunch of different types of games, usually following with either waifus or husbandos, depending on which one you prefer. So Crush Crush is this one with the waifus, and then there's Blush Blush with all your husbandos.
Gotcha.
They also just did a brand new game called Hush Hush, which is basically like a graphic novel that you can play through, which has the same girls and guys from the other game. So they really have really interesting continuity to all this. So basically, here's basically when you start the game. So I've just reset everything, so it's the same thing as all the other incremental games, is where you get to a certain point, you need to restart from the start so that you can have extra buffs so you can get better. So for your first one is your one bright sunny day while riding your bike to the local grocery store to buy Pocky and Fountain Dew. A passing bird distracts you, and watch out! You and the bird veer out of control, right towards a cute girl in your path. You can't stop in time. Crush. As the girl is rushed to the hospital, the magical manifestation of love and romance appears before you. So basically, what you want to do is you always end up getting into situations where you either end up hurting somebody by accident, or you confuse them, or something gets quote unquote crushed, and so you need to basically make sure that they're all better, and at some point become your girlfriend, and so on and so forth. So it's another interesting take on the genre. So here we need to have some money, so we need to get a job. So as you go, you're unlocking more and more jobs, and more different types of hobbies. So the hobbies will give you certain specs that you can use for certain girls. Will, like, say for example, somebody suave or tenderness or motivation. And same thing with the different types of jobs where you're going to get more money. So a lot of the dialogue, it's hilarious. It's really well written. I'm just kind of really quickly going through everything just to kind of show what this is all about. So as you get so far, here you're seeing that we need level 2 tech savvy, level 2 buff. So I would need to unlock these. And as well, each hobby is going to cost a certain amount of hobby points.
Okay.
And same with jobs and job points. So you've got to really try to balance. Sometimes you won't be able to get all the jobs or all the hobbies, and depending on which girls you're aiming to unlock. Once you get basically in enough romance, then you start being able to take them out for dates. So for example, here's a moonlit stroll, and it really plays that way. There is one person I really want to get over to because they are the absolute best in this game. Let me...
Okay.
Because any dating sim is going to need your token animal characters. And so...
yeah, you gotta.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Apparently, one of the main complaints on the one about the men that I saw is that there are a lot of animal dudes, and they're like,
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, it got negative reviews because of the animal dudes. I gotcha. Okay.
Oh, we're almost there. Just need a couple more.
Jeez, lots of smart, lots of funny. Yeah, I would go ahead and say that. Sure, I'll go ahead and... Yeah, if you play these, then I will judge you a little bit. But that's okay.
Oh, it's good. You gotta...
I gotta judge
like
people.
To each his own.
Yeah,
And-
judging for me is like an absolute necessity.
Exactly.
I mean, of course, Bro is going to judge.
Yeah, but honestly, what can you say? I play Final Fantasy VII and I'm a big pink cat in that. Or Final Fantasy XIV, 7 times 2,
Do you wear like a big pink hat and nothing else?
No, I just wear pink underwear with some sort of lacy leggings, and that's it, and a bandana.
So basically, I was right.
You were pretty close, Corndan. What's great is that, like, whenever I'm doing a lot of tanking these days, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, my tank. I don't expect it. Okay, sorry, you're at a party? Okay.
Yeah, so this is the absolute best character. So one night while you're out partying with friends and enemies, you decide to spice things up with your favorite bear joke. Not noticing the beautiful bear lady in the corner of the room.
Yes!
Yes!
Ribs crushed.
You get to date her?
You do get to date her.
Okay, I am very okay with this game, with this
Beverly,
character.
yes!
Beverly? Oh my gosh, I love you, Beverly.
She is absolutely amazing. And, it's wonderful. It's clever the way that they've written all this stuff, and just to have an actual bear that you can date.
she's putting
amazing.
lipstick on. Okay, like, I have moved on from judging a little bit to being somewhat okay with this.
Yeah, well, that's it. It really does. There's something for everybody here.
Especially, oh baby, Beverly's gonna get a perm. Oh, Beverly, you're so good.
We can.
Yeah, sightseeing with Beverly. You're going sightseeing. Aw, perfect.
And to the beach as well. Oh, it's wonderful. It's the. And you know, there's a whole bunch of different types of characters. There's Alpha, who is a take on Siri. There's monster girls. So one's a jelly girl, one is a cat robot, a mermaid. Definitely not Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony.
Okay.
Katara, so she's a play on.
I know what cats are. Yeah, I get it.
On Chitara.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess I didn't. Oh, Claudia. Oh my gosh.
Claudia's pretty good too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's only a little obvious.
A little bit.
You're fighting Superioroth.
Superioroth.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here. So you know, again, it's to everybody's tastes. Hey, you like it? Great. It's definitely worth it. Again, it's free. The writing is really, really clever, and the fact that, you know, these guys that create these games, they're a wonderful, wonderful game development company. They do a lot of good out there, and yeah, they do lewd things, but hey, it's quality.
I would say that, like, I don't mind lewd things in general. You know, the only thing that like, I'm 36, and like, it just feels a little weird to have everything so young to me. That's like the thing that's like for me the most. But like, as long as, because everybody seems like a little bit in their young 20s, I guess that's, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, suspend some belief. That's all that needs to be done.
Yeah, I'll suspend, and I will still have some slight judgments on people, but I'll go ahead and work on suspending. Did you say suspend belief or disbelief? Oh no, it's pixelated. Duh!
Yeah, so she's basically Internet Explorer. So
Yeah,
oh my gosh, she's Internet Explorer. Okay, that's kind of fantastic. Yeah.
Exactly. So she takes a while to load.
That's pretty fantastic. Well, I think that's just about the time that we have for the showcase then, huh?
But that's okay.
Yeah, I had a good life. Like, Beverly was worth the entire wait. Absolutely. I love Beverly. Absolutely. Wait, everybody loves Can you show Justin? While I'm not totally into waifus, I am into this waifu. Okay? He's laughing here. Wait. Yeah, put on that lipstick, Beverly. You're so good. She's blushing. Oh, so good. Okay. Anyways, perfect. Thank you so much for bringing back Beverly. This has been the Idle Games. The last game, Crush. The first game, what were the 3 games that you had today?
First one was Your Chronicle, which is just straight on stuff. There's Desktopiya, which is to be run on your desktop. And then this one, Crush. With the male version being Blush.
Something. Exactly. Same word twice. Well, thank you so much, Varian.
No problem.
I have to ask, do you stream much else? I know that, actually, I've got to make an icon for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm working on some stuff in the background. I want to be streaming more. I don't know when it's going to be happening. but sometime in the near future.
Okay, good. I understand how streaming goes. It, there are times where I have really good pushes where a lot of streams happen, and then times where it's like what's his name said. Not Solomon. Was it Solomon? There are times of war and times of peace, times of streams and times of wanting to stream. But coming up with a lot of other excuses because you've got a lot going on in life, I understand how that goes.
I totally agree with that. And by the way, just so you know, Beverly is 28 years old.
Oh, good.
So very important to know.
She's almost in my age range for what I would be comfortable dating. Maybe a little bit young, but I don't know. I feel like if she has a good enough personality, then maybe I would be able to be a little flexible.
She is
there.
a hand model, so
she's like George Costanza. Okay.
Exactly.
Well,
Anyways.
this is getting good. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, and I will let you go. Take care.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good rest of your night.
You too. Goodbye.
We will.
Ciao.
Well, Corndan, I believe it is your time because we've got Next Space Rebels. You are wrapping up some of what we were doing a while ago with this game. And honestly, from what you said, you put a little bit of work into making sure that we can have an entertaining night. So let me go ahead and actually, we're going to have
the Red Room.
Yeah, let's hit Red Room. Well, everybody, this is Don't Make Us Bored. Again, we would love to have more people come and play games for us. We have had some showcases today. We have had one virtual Hydlide speedrun, and after these two showcases that we had, Corndan is doing a showcase for us as well. You do not have to be a pro streamer or a pro gamer to be on the show. As long as you can come, show something interesting, and keep us entertained, we would love to have you. Type !DMUB in chat if you would like to submit or see any of the past games that have been on the stream. Yeah. Corndan, I am very excited for the game. Honestly, I had a blast the last time that you were showing this off. Quite literally a blast.
I absolutely adore this game.
It
is
ridiculously silly. It's good.
It's something you can be totally sort of serious about if you feel like it, or you can do what we're going to do tonight, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, so I have heard if you didn't get enough of furry waifus in the last game with Beverly, I think we've got one in this game. Well, I'm not sure if waifu is the right name.
Husbando, probably.
Husbando. Yeah, you want a husbando, everybody? Because we're going to get one. Yeah. Essentially, I put question marks for our time today because whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it goes.
We'll go until we decided we're done.
Yeah, welcome, Raiders. We are in to this game, Next Space Rebels, a game essentially about becoming a social media influencer by launching rockets, recording videos, and getting banned.
Right, so I can show you some of the things that we did, like I made a bike totem. I put a bunch of bike frames together and shot it off with some rockets.
Oh.
So I did some stuff in the meantime just to build up our capability, right, for things that really don't matter. Right, so now we found a motorcycle tank. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
He'll come, Scrap Dad will come back to us later.
Scrap Dad.
And then the other thing we get is rosewood. And rosewood wants us to make some wood rockets.
Rockets out of wood. Honestly, that's kind of cool to me.
So she's going to give us a plank.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's not much for a rocket, but a plank is fine.
So we got a couple things we could do. We're going to save Dandy Deer until, near the end, probably. Right? But I can start off with This one is kind of funny. Wait, that's illegal?
Okay.
We want to ignite the illegal firework above 100 meters. And it gives us 5 complexity. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds good. I feel like it's only illegal if they say it is, if it's in the laws.
The best part about this is what happens, right? So this is where we kind of stuck with the fireworks before.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just gonna stick like 2 of these big boys on it.
Okay.
That'll probably get us to like.
Yeah, I think. Oh, geez, that is going really high. How far do we need to get? Okay.
That high. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see it.
Yeah. I mean, here, you want to see it go off? Let's
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah. That was a good video. I like it.
It's a pretty good video.
Yeah, I'd say.
So.
I feel like using a hashtag illegal might concern some people, but at the same time, like, I do know that at least where I lived, there was some sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were plenty of people who launched illegal fireworks. Biggest thing is to launch it, and then you know, if you don't have extras by the time the police show up, how are they gonna know it was you?
Exactly. All right, so you know what? What the news is? Some kid blew himself up with illegal fireworks.
Well, yeah, you don't. Uh-oh, she is angry. Salma.
Salma's fine.
Okay. I mean,
We're gonna try.
yeah, is it really your fault if somebody decides to hold a firework while they light it? I don't think that's your fault.
We got all of the trash parts, so he's gonna give us some classic fins.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the look there.
So we could do the ultimate dumpster dive, but that one's kind of a pain. Let's go ahead and just like do planking.
Okay, so these are different challenges that we are trying to do, and completing each challenge will give you a little bit more, possibly allow you to make more complex designs, or it'll give you bonus parts. It'll give you something. Okay.
I mean, look at this rocket.
That is hideous.
I don't have to do anything with it. I just have to.
Just launching some plate. Look at it go! It's like a fish, like a butterfly fish. I liked it.
Yeah. A wild combo that gave us a little bit more.
Yeah. There we go. We've got money, a decent amount of money to buy new parts if we so want. Lots of views on that. Scrap Dad wants to talk about his wood, huh?
Yeah. So rosewood, right?
Oh no.
So we get this thing here, right? We can either do the scrap guys or the wood material. You can kind of do them both for a little while.
Scrap is just a much better material. I mean, it's kind of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the wood or the scrap better?
I mean, you'll see.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go scrap because it makes us terrible people, right? Like.
Oh, perfect.
So we want to do a bike angel, right?
Yeah.
You know, to get us more.
Okay, bike angel. Essentially, we're a lot. Oh my gosh. 2 times frame. We got the wheel. Gonna have a teddy bear. It's so small.
Like, this will probably work fine.
Yeah, I think that's gonna work. The bear is so small compared to everything else, though. Oh no! Phew.
Yeah, it did.
I got very scared there.
Well, I mean, what we can do is give ourselves some like supports.
Yeah, something to help stabilize it a little bit. Yeah, that'll be good.
See, now look, it's fine.
Whee! Not quite. Oh, yep,
No,
we got it.
got
The
there.
250. That was.
And then some. You know, we don't need to.
You're gonna destroy something.
Well, probably.
Yeah. Wild combo. Yeah, money. Good enough. Like.
All right, we don't really care what Rayson's builds look like.
Rayson.
Yeah, we're all in on Team Scrap. That's fine.
Yeah, car spring, car light muffler. Rosewood's gonna be so angry about that, though. Rosewood.
Eventually, she will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like, you know, let's go to our scrap. We got like that. You know, let's.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, you can flip it around and basically make it parallel. That one, yeah, parallel, symmetrical, parasymmetrical. That's what I'm calling this one. It's parasymmetrical. Yeah,
Kinda.
and I'm glad that the game does have like sufficient tools for if you want to design something.
I'm actually kind of
carefully.
impressed.
Yeah. Like, maybe not as thorough as Kerbal, as you said.
I mean, it's a reasonable. You know, like here, like it's reasonable.
Oh, yeah. Look at it go. Whee!
Well, okay,
Not
so
high
that one needs more boosters.
Yeah. Or more of a delay.
It definitely needs more boosters, and we can give it more boosters.
Ooh, a big booster.
And at least give it. Like that, and then we'll put like one of these twin boys.
Yeah.
Right.
Still a little
Okay,
too
now
low.
we just need to add delay, right? Like
Yeah. By
let's
the way,
trigger that after.
I thank you for everybody who's been here this week. We've had, I think, more people for Don't Make Us Bored
Than in a
today
while.
than, like, yeah, we've ever really had. So it's really nice that you're all here. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we got our heavy fireworks done, celebrating Team Scrap.
Yeah, Team Scrap. Hot dog.
We're sandwiching a booster between two other parts.
Yeah, hot dog. Nice, 472 new subs. That's pretty significant. You made a good video, Corndan. Good.
So now we're gonna get like these guys are just gonna be like Team Scrap.
Scrap Dad
So
giving
I
you a
like them
car
because
fuel
you can
tank.
Yeah, you can get some of the liquid fuel stuff like really, you know, easily. So it's worth doing like the scrap.
Okay. A wheelbarrow. That sounds like a fantastic
Oh, yeah.
rocket. Like, there's no way that, like, a normal wheelbarrow should fly.
Right, so what are we gonna do? Let's flip it upside down.
Yeah.
So this one's a little bit of a hard one because we need to go like between 350 and 400 meters.
Yeah.
So like, you know, now let's give it some like little bit of oomph here, right?
Ooh, are these some of the engines here?
Yeah. some liquid fuel.
Okay. Are you doing that so that you can connect others?
You know, we're just gonna show off some different stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Ooh,
it's
are we
so
gonna get it?
satisfying.
No, too much.
Oh, that was pretty close.
Yeah, but so now I know, like, maybe, right, you know, like, our fuel tanks, right? You know,
Yeah.
that's like 109 kilograms of fuel. You know, maybe I just don't need as much, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe all we gotta do is, like, connect, like...
Oh, you have to connect it through the green part. Gotcha.
Yeah, like through the actual rocket.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was kind of cool, but
I like it.
the right, so the different fuel tanks, because this is right, have different, like, amounts of fuel they can deliver.
Yeah.
Right, the motorcycle tank just can't deliver a lot. Right, so if we want something that'll pack a punch, right, the old fuel tank really is the old fuel tank is like almost three times the amount of the motorcycle tank. And right now, we can go get some stuff, maybe. The medium gas bottle's a good one.
Okay.
Right, the small gas bottle's a pretty good one. You know, we'll get this twin jet here, but notice I don't have a lot of money, right?
Well, not anymore. You spent it all.
I spent it all.
Yeah.
We got a couple of fuel sacks, maybe.
Fuel sack? A sack of fuel? That sounds questionable.
Right, but you know, they're light.
Oh yeah. That's helpful. So what do you think the main issue is? Like the quantity of fuel or what?
I mean, so it's a little bit of both, right? You know, you've got a weight problem, and you've got like a thrust problem, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we can deal with one, right? That one's a little bit easier to do.
Yeah.
And I need it to stay below 400 meters, but I need it to go 350.
Yeah, leaned
Right.
over a little too much there.
Yeah, and you know what? In the interest of, like, moving on, right? You know, let's try a different challenge, maybe. Like, you know, a wooden spaceship.
Ooh, okay. Pallet, two
I
planks,
got a
a teddy
pallet.
bear.
Let's throw a couple planks on it.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody's a big fan of the teddy bear. I don't know why, but we're gonna stick that teddy bear on top.
It's because that girl, it was her toy, and she was so angry. She was,
That was
so
the baby doll.
well. She was angry about the bear
I
too.
mean-
I think.
Probably.
Okay.
Look,
yeah,
that'll get us to
that
100
was
meters.
easy.
That's all we gotta do. Yeah.
Whee! Boom. I love it. Yeah, that bear did not go to space. It went very under space. Didn't even try
So she's
that
gonna
hard.
do this thing, right? She wants us to be part of this company, wood-based.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, you're part of wood-based and scrap team. Team scrap.
Yeah, and Team Scrap, but they don't really like each other.
Well, I mean, they can suck it up.
They can suck it up is what's gonna happen, right? And
Yeah.
actually what's gonna happen is more than that, but All right, we're kind of starting to get to the point, in all honesty, where like the boosters just don't do us any good. So we're gonna want,
Where you definitely need more of this liquid fuel.
you got it.
Yeah.
We got the twin jet. That does pretty good job.
Is the twin jet one of the best propulsions here that you have so far?
For what we've got, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Like, your complexity is still pretty low comparatively. Woo! That is flipping over.
Yes, it is.
Well.
And then it blew up.
Wow.
Well, fins are not strong enough for the amount of thrust.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you know what? I mean, let's give it a little less powerful booster that right. This junk engine actually does a pretty good job, generally speaking here.
Yeah.
Right, and you'll see. Right, it's telling me. Right, that we're going to produce 1,800 kilograms of thrust.
Okay.
Right, so this thing is still going to like fly high.
Oh yeah. Sort of.
Well.
22 meters high.
Sometimes you gotta.
Gotta make some slight adjustments. It's fine.
Yeah,
This is science. You think you're gonna get it right the first time you do a science? No.
I mean, yes, but do I think we're gonna keep putting it into the stuff here? You know what? When all else fails.
Yeah. Your twin boosters. Yeah, those seem to do the job quite a bit. Ooh, triple booster.
I mean, that did do the job.
Yeah, look at that rocket go. Oh, did you get a kilometer high? Nice.
You did.
Wait, what is she complaining about?
She's like, "Oh, we'll just put them in the all the stuff in the store." So
wow.
Now Fashion Geeks here is going to wrap those parts for us.
Ooh, nylon sheets. What? We're gonna have fashion wood? Oh,
yeah.
That sounds like a phrase that I shouldn't say here, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fashion wood.
Fashion wood? Oh, fashion wood. We're gonna have fashion wood. Oh, gonna do fashion wood. Oh. Fashion wood.
Or we can try doing this wheelbarrow again.
I mean, who am I complaining? So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow attached to a gas engine flying above the children. Take that, William Carlos Williams, huh? You think you're a poet? Yeah.
I mean, he could be a poet.
He literally is a poet. Yeah. I think he's the same guy who wrote the plums. You know the poem about the plums and how he ate them?
I don't, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to crash this one.
That was easy.
It's easy. But, part of that is really just because all this. But anyway, we're going to tell her it's hideous.
Yep. the poem about the plums says, it's called This Is Just to Say, and the poem goes, I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were delicious, so sweet and so cold.
We got some money, our cut of the wood profit. But now we gotta like buy the wood wrap nose.
No, the wood wrap. Style
we'll
is
deal
so
with that.
expensive.
No.
Well, okay, but it's fine. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I feel like we can do it this time, Corndan. You got a propane tank
anyway.
on the top. Oh, geez.
Maybe not. But that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna go wood, right? I don't like them. The to spoil everything, the end scrap you do when you get to the end, right? They're real upset at her, and so apparently you just Molotov cocktail the wood fashion place, like with a rocket.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how it ends with her, though?
Yes.
Ooh.
Done.
Oh, do you need to change? Yeah, speed test. Yeah. Do you like her ending?
It all gets to the same place anyway, right?
Oh, okay.
The important part in the end is that we get banned, which we're gonna do.
Dandy
We'll
deer.
do it a little
Dandy
bit
deer.
with the dandy. I mean, if you want to do dandy deer now, we'll do dandy deer now.
No, we can do it in a little bit. Save the best for last.
Well, so you really kind of want to like at least go through part of this, on your own.
Jeez.
Because when you get banned, you stop getting money.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
you really
fair.
kind of want to be like, okay, this is enough of the stuff, right? That like I'm willing to deal with,
Yeah. So once you stop getting money, you pretty much lose access to stuff in the store, or?
Oh no, everything's there. There is a point in time you will get money again.
Oh,
right?
okay. It's just for a while you don't. Okay. Like, you hit the speed test. You got it.
And that's all I needed to do.
Cheetah engine. Ooh.
I did not mean to get back to
Meow.
design. We'll just run it again.
That's. Yeah, we can do it. We can launch it again. Okay, we have the technology. We have the YouTube. We've got the camera. We've got the processing video data. What is it doing this time? Come on.
It's processing video data.
I'll process it faster, you skull.
It's doing its thing.
Then it goes to 101% and
it sits here a while.
I think the game is not happy with what you did. You blew up the rocket, Corndan.
I did.
Can't believe it.
I'm gonna reopen it, right? Because it's sitting there for.
Yeah, I know that music. Yeah. We're here, everybody. I hope that you are having a fantastic week. Definitely a bit of a busy week for me. I've had meeting today. Don't make us bored. Got nurse practitioner meeting tomorrow, and then doctor on Thursday. And then Saturday, gonna go out of town, and Sunday we've got Cuso Grande.
Now it blew up, and I don't care.
Oh no! Wait. Are you streaming again? I don't see the
I
game.
think.
There we go. Yay!
There you go. You can watch the video.
Whee!
That's all it needed.
Perfect. We got it. We're back.
All right, so.
Ooh, green smoke. I like that.
And we got to do a stunt. We got to do a stunt with it. 5 structure parts. That's easy. We're gonna get our wood out. Right.
Yeah, this will be very simple.
Right now.
Are you gonna make like the pinwheel design again?
Yeah, it works, and
it's good.
I gotta do a loop. So we're gonna do the pinwheel design because it,
That's how you do it. You gotta pinwheel. You gotta spin.
We gotta spin to win.
Yeah. Everybody, do you know what we're winning? A little money. That's basically how we're winning. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I love the anime. Oh, those spins. Woo.
Yeah, we got 3 spins.
I'm going to say that the green smoke was not as impressive as like she made it sound it would be. I mean, it's not your fault. I'm going to blame her.
I mean, like, whatever.
Super awesome combo. You got it. Look at that. 640 new subs.
Yep. Okay, this is great. You know what? We're not done with Team Scrap. We're gonna do wood-based.
Yeah, Team Scrap. You left us.
They're upset. I just.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, scrap is crap. Wood is good.
All right, so we got to talk to this person now. Rancid Carrot, they're going to give us some algae fuel.
I mean, okay.
So we got an algae barrel. Now what'll happen
to
here?
Smell.
It's fine.
Well, I don't want the smell. As long as you crash it into somebody else's house and not mine, then I'm cool with that.
So we're gonna run.
Yeah.
Now this one doesn't really matter what we do. Right, so we're gonna do like that because like this algae barrel is just big.
It's so
and it's
big.
And it's really crappy.
Okay.
I don't like it. So
Yeah,
we're just gonna.
I wonder, is this engine going to be enough to get it?
Oh god, no. But you'll understand in a second.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
Because it just can't deliver enough fuel. Right, look, you can like zoom in on it. Like, we're just gonna sit here for a while.
Your rocket did not move. It's true, it didn't, and you can't use normal boosters on this one. That's the rules.
Yeah.
Well, it said
Oh,
no,
yeah, don't use
parts from group boosters.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like, but you come back here. There's a way of like, we could probably, you know what, we could try, here, maybe let's try this, right? And you know, we can you know, dump more fuel together. Right, this one can only move so much. That one can only move so much, and that'll clearly do it, right?
I'm not. Oh my gosh. No, Corndan.
What?
Oh, Corndan.
What?
I don't think that's gonna do it.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did.
But it won't let me upload that video. So you actually have to get it to go somewhere, and it's going to fail, and that's okay. There are ways you can make this work later that we just can't do right now.
I mean, you could put a second engine and have 2 engines and 2 barrels.
But it's just going to be the same. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a challenge that we should have done a long while ago. Right, this ridiculous rocket challenge.
Yeah.
Right, because we know we can get things to, like, you know, a kilometer, right?
Oh, easy peasy. This isn't even a question. Kilometer? We could almost go to space here.
Like, look, that'll do it.
Oh my gosh. This is illegal. I feel like this has to be illegal.
No, it's not illegal.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kilometer. We did it, baby. Yeah. Oh, people loved that one. That was a good one.
Was a good one. So, you know, we did that for a while. Let's see, what's our time? Oh, we got a little bit.
Yeah, we've got. Uh-oh, a mannequin. Scary.
Yeah.
Ooh, robotics.
Robots?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
A waving robot. We should make a waving.
We're gonna have robots and rockets. You know what? It's like Iron Man, except he's not a robot. Not even well, he's kind of a cyborg.
So we want the left arm. We're gonna pay $20 to saw the left arm off of this.
Okay.
Now we got that.
Be sure to ask for the left arm. Right arms won't do. That's odd, but okay.
So now we just need to fly a rocket.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter what.
Dad.
Look, it's a rocket.
I love the little. Oh my gosh, the cone on the end. It's perfect. This is beautiful.
I mean, look at how high it gets just by itself.
Yeah, why? This is the best way. The less stuff you have attached, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to use like the terrible text because basically all of these, right? They kind of reset their.
You want them to refresh,
after 10 uploads.
Okay.
And so I don't really care about like.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a swivel.
Ooh.
And we're just gonna go. We're gonna go make us a. We can also cut off. Let's cut off the other parts of the mannequin.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, you got the head.
Yeah.
Mannequin head. Yeah. Mannequin head. Yeah, we got a mannequin head. Gonna go launch mannequin head. Maybe, or maybe not. Don't know what we're launching now.
I mean, nothing really. We're just gonna put that on here, and then we're gonna take our mannequin hands. This is all we're doing. We just want to wave to everybody, right?
Okay, you're not even launching it.
Look, see?
Oh,
we're
very
waving to the
nice.
crowd.
Yeah. Does the swivel move automatically?
No, you actually left and right.
Oh, okay, cool. Bam, bam, boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. People are like, we're interested in you at getting your robot arm. Okay.
So now, Ray Sun is going to be like...
That looks like somebody I knew from high school. Ray Sun.
Right, he's going to give us a decoupler.
Okay. Okay, arm robot. Oh, he liked your arm robot. Good. I mean, it wasn't that complicated. It was a robot that waved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You have to get the robot to walk. This is scary.
Yeah, 5 meters. You ready to see this?
Yeah,
Let's see if we can get this to work the stupidest way.
Okay, come on. Time for...
Sure, why not?
Okay, I'm sure we can do this. Okay.
All right, we want two.
Two
so
swivels.
I'm gonna see if we can basically like. Swivel. Reach a horizontal distance of 5 meters. What we're basically gonna try and do.
Gonna fall over and you get 5 meters.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh my gosh, Corndan. I mean, like by default, as soon as you move it, you got it.
I got it.
It walked. I could see. Kinetic science.
I mean, that technically works.
Oh,
but look at how many views we got.
Holy crap, 2250 new subs because you made wood fall over.
Because I made wood fall over.
And you are a genius. You know how to exploit this algorithm, let me tell you.
So they're going to do this. It's going to keep telling us to not respond to that message. Right, should we saw the mannequin again?
Yes! More arms. More body parts. We need the limbs, Corndan. We need the limbs.
Here's another one we'll kind of cheat.
Okay.
Right, so the decoupler, right, just wants to split it into two. So all I'm gonna do is just like...
It's not really cheating as much as could be. And it works. I would say this is less cheating than the previous one.
Yes.
Maybe just a little much. Ah,
But
yeah.
look at how much our bank is going up.
Oh, man. Getting all the money. Yeah, saw it. Give me the parts. Uh-oh. Bam, hips. Okay, at least he is, like, given education. Thank you, Ray Son.
Yeah. Ray's son is not a bad person.
Yeah, I like him.
So now we need to make like a cluster rocket. At least one piece should reach 200 meters. You know, I like the idea that we're gonna use. We're gonna go all out here. This here, right? It doesn't need to be big. Let's go with the tiny rocket.
Yeah.
The cool thing is I can put the decouplers like this, right?
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay.
And then
I mean, it seems like this could definitely work.
Right, we
Okay.
just want to make sure both of them are done the same.
Good, good. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna launch this fragile rocket into Corndan.
What?
I'm so upset by everything. It
Works.
works, but I hate that.
I mean, I'm just cheesing the system.
I
It's no big
love
deal.
it. Honestly, like, I feel like because I laughed, other people watching the video would have laughed as well. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you did good. Final cluster rocket challenge. Oh, baby. A rocket that decouples into several smaller rockets. You essentially did that already.
I know. And so we're gonna do it, right?
Wait, the mannequin shop had a message.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's go cut off. We're gonna cut off the
We
right
need
leg.
the right leg. We need a right leg. We need the leg. And there's the torso. Yeah. Yeah, other people in chat agreed with me that they laughed at your rocket.
Like, so now we're just gonna like, again, the what is the silliest thing that we can do, right? That I can connect things to. Ideally, I want this like perfectly straight.
I mean, ideally, but science isn't perfect. Actually, that's when things explode. Okay. I guess you gotta be somewhat perfect in science, but, don't kid yourself.
Oh, well,
I mean, we went to the moon, right? We all went to the moon, and I feel like the technology that we had was a little bit lacking at that time, and it's fine. We made it. Right?
I mean, technically.
Yeah. Technically, we made it, and that specific rocket was fine. You gotta do 5 rockets, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Oh, geez. Every rocket. Oh, this is gonna be a beauty, Corndan. Oh, look at this. Doo, 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 doo. Woo!
Look at that! We did it!
Yeah! Giga boost.
We got an awesome combo. It gave us some money. Money's important.
I like money. Money's great. Okay. We give you an umbrella. That way,
Yep.
if you cry, it won't hit the ground.
All right, now we're getting we're getting to the important part here.
Okay. Oh, we're doing a dandy deer. Okay.
Yeah, because I got like 15 minutes left. We're gonna do the dandy deer. I got enough money I can probably buy. We're gonna buy this small pump and this fuel jerry can.
Ooh, okay.
The compact engine I would buy. That one is good, but
Oh, geez.
let's start
I
off
like
with this.
Okay.
And dandy deer. Unless you want just dandy deer.
Either way, like, he can be half rock. Oh my gosh. Dandy deer with rocket legs or rocket torso. I kind of like rocket leg dandy deer. That's gonna be good.
Rocket leg dandy deer.
Yeah,
Okay.
rocket leg dandy deer. Look at this beautiful hunk. Woo! Go dandy deer.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get to 500, but
Oh,
not
not
quite.
quite. We need third rocket leg. Yeah, we might need a third rocket or something.
yeah. Well, now I hear Dandy Deer is a big fan of Taco Bell.
Oh, geez. That might not even make it. Oh,
Oh!
350. It's fine. It's fine. Good try, Dandy Deer.
If we could keep him from wanting to rotate, right?
Yeah, he really likes to rotate.
We have one new message. Oh yeah. So, we'll do the All right. So yeah, no problem. You know what? Let's do something before we get to Dandy Deer, right? I'm gonna go over, but let's finish off our wood. Right, our wood thing here. Because it won't take that long, right? So now, one of the parts I bought, it's a pump.
Okay, what does the pump do?
Pumps a lot of fuel.
Oh, it makes the fuel go faster?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So here, right? If you're so before if I connected, this is 2,000 pounds or something, right?
Okay, yeah.
Now,
Do you need to change the challenge?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, you got lift! You got lift! Oh! Not much lift, but a little lift. Woo! It was stressful.
It'll let us.
I honestly find the slow liftoff more compelling than anything else you could do there, Corndan. I was very impressed.
So let's see if we can. You know what? We'll buy some large fins, right? Large fins are important.
Yeah.
Maybe a converted jet engine.
Yeah.
See if we can,
That's right. Airplanes, we're using that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff from planes. Corndan does science with these sometimes.
Right, but we want it to stay stable, so we'll give it. Right. This gives us a lot more thrust.
Okay.
Right, thrust is good.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay. We've got the algae thing and we've got the pump, right?
And we're gonna put the pump.
Okay. Yeah, I see no way this goes wrong. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
I've got
it's going to
faith.
give us a lot of thrust. Like, look, that all we need to do is get to 250 meters. We're going to get that no problem now.
Easy.
Right, sure.
Super smart and weird. Whoa. We got weird today, Corndan.
Now, they're going to be like,
That's one of the most pathetic rockets you've ever made.
oh, yeah.
Wow.
So now we're going to be like,
Experimental biofuel. Uh-oh.
yeah.
I'm scared.
There we go.
Yeah. I love it. You have to continue through all of the dialogue choices in order to get the new one. But we've got it. Green and mean.
And you'll see why in a second. Right, this stuff
mean
is-
and green, and I am mad.
And it's already got like a pump and everything on it. Like, we don't have to worry about any of that.
Oh, very nice.
So now let's just throw our converted jet engine on. Right.
I feel like this might not last very... I don't know, unless it goes really high.
You'll see.
Oh no, you died. Wow.
Nope, you just go to the hospital.
Oh my gosh. You should sue her? Oh no.
Right, so now we don't care. Now, right, but so now the best part is now we can go Dandy Deer. Right, Dandy Deer, like...
I feel like we've got... Oh no. Oh no. Dandy Deer. Oh, Dandy Deer. I am very concerned for you. Wait, is it not going to explode?
It won't explode this time.
Oh, good. It just explodes the one time that it has to.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. We've got Dandy Deer. Got the tank and the horns. He's just holding on to it up there. Whoa! oh, a little bit unstable, but that's okay.
A little bit,
that
right?
was close. That was close. Good. Good.
Like, if we really wanted to give him some structure.
Maybe a little structure, Oh, yeah. Wait, it broke
You
off?
like that? Yeah.
There he goes.
Now look at how high he got.
So high. Holy crap, 2.18 kilometers?
Now we're going to sit here for this.
Okay. Then for Dandy Deer to come back.
We've gotten high enough. We now have the onboard camera of Dandy Deer.
Yeah.
Now, we broke him. Probably.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable. Take that, Dandy Deer.
Yeah. 17 new subs. That's probably fine.
That's good.
Oh, we're not done with Dandy Deer yet.
Oh no.
So first thing we're gonna do.
Oh, she feels bad. Rosewood.
So we're gonna get some share in wood-based.
Oh no! They demolished the pool? Why did they demolish the pool? So he wants you to build a rocket? Aw.
Yeah, well. All right, so now we need to glue Dandy Deer back together.
Okay, okay. Furry in pieces. Aw, it's true. Oh geez, so many parts.
So, you know, right, like, that worked out so well last time.
Worked
But
out
now,
pretty dang great, yeah. Okay.
you know, I can just like,
Oh, this is horrifying.
all I gotta do is like, put everything on here.
Oh yeah.
I need a left leg. You know, that algae fuel worked out so well the last time.
Oh yeah, it was great. Oh, again on his head. Oh baby, this is gonna be good. This is gonna work out fantastic. Here we go. Dandy Deer.
Dandy Deer.
No, where'd he
Dandy Deer's
go?
gone.
Oh no, Dandy Deer, no!
You know what? We want the hunting trophy.
Yeah. Doom, doom, doom. Super weird and creepy. Ooh, I like
I
it.
mean, that's actually pretty fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that that's about right there.
All right. So now,
That and short life. It's true.
now we need to do more.
Okay.
We need at least 10 furry parts.
Oh no. Oh no. We need 10 of them. 10 furry parts, everybody. We are going to have a biblically accurate Dandy Deer.
This is going to be a biblically accurate Dandy Deer.
Oh no. I don't like this. Actually, I really like this. I don't. Oh no. Dandy Deer, what happened?
I mean,
This is horrifying.
I mean, to be fair, this is horrifying.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, we've got everything that you need technically. Okay. And
You know
an
what?
engine.
This keeps working for us, right?
I think it's gonna work. Okay, let's see what Dandy Deer looks. Oh, why? Why?
Look, you know, it's just doing his thing.
Oh yeah.
We got some epic tags out of it. We got a reindeer one for only
Reindeer and
using
scary.
Cerberus, insects. And you know what? Well,
Oh, okay. Wild and creepy. Look at all those views. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think you deserved all of those subs.
100%. So now we get to talk to
Fred!
Fantastic.
Fredtastic! Oh my gosh. Fred? Oh. He's gonna sue you. Oh no.
So what? So should we apologize or should we not?
No. Like, this was fun. So I know what you're doing is copyright infringement. Oh my gosh. I thought.
You know what? I'm sorry, really. He'll get us a cameo in the next Dandy Deer film.
Ooh. I'm calling my attorneys now.
Right.
Once I see the video, I'm calling my lawyer.
So we checked out Dandy Deer. The movies are really creepy. They're supposed to teach you not to take drugs.
Oh, so it's like Cool Cat.
Cool Cat.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely a Cool Cat thing.
And Dandy has this real weird voice, and the acting is awful. We should make a fake apology video.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm ready for your fake apology. I'm really sorry, Fred. Uh-oh. Passion
We have a
firework?
passion firework.
Interesting.
So, all we have to do is, you know, stay below 80 meters.
Okay. That's very doable, I suppose.
So we did like 3 heads last time. Oh, that's like 6. That's probably okay, right?
That's definitely okay, yeah. Okay.
And we'll give him like that. And then, you know, we'll give him the passion firework.
Oh my gosh, okay. This is a very specific shape here, okay. Oh no.
And it didn't work.
Well,
You know, we got. I'm purposely holding back so, you know, we don't see the passion firework until it
until we get the success here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's understandable, you know.
see if that'll.
Okay.
I think if I hit it fast enough.
Where? This is good.
Well, you know, maybe we need more. We need more boosters, right?
Oh yeah. Maybe like 2 boosters here would work. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there goes Dandy Deer. Oh my gosh! Corndan!
No, that went too high.
It wasn't high enough.
No, it went too
Oh,
high.
it was too high. Wait, you're putting 2 Dandy Deer heads here. Oh no! Oh no!
Well, yeah, I gotta add weight.
Oh no! Dandy Deer! Dandy Deer!
Now, see, that was too many.
Okay.
So
This might work. Oh.
well, I mean,
Gotta add some delay.
We gotta add some delay. That's all we gotta do.
Okay. After 3 after like 5, 6, yeah.
Yeah, like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Dandy Deer, you can do it. You can do it, Dandy Deer. I believe in you. Except that it didn't show the firework.
Fine, you know, we gotta show the firework, right?
Yeah, we have to let it show the firework.
It's gotta be on video.
It has to be. If it's not,
And I know we're totally going over time for it, but this is clearly worth it.
I think it's very important science we're doing here. Rocket science. Okay. Boom! Yeah!
So we got some rare tags out of that, right? The passion, seared steak for using a Dandy Deer limp in an explosion.
Yeah!
Now notice I can't use this tag.
Oh, it's blocked. Of course you can't. Oh no! Copyright infringement! Corndan!
Yeah.
Well, you are banned. Apology. Oh, Fredtastic is not happy.
We call that an apology.
I'm so glad that he has a degree in copyright law.
Sirs, you didn't put the copyright mark after his thing.
Plus, you showed Dandy Deer again.
That was the subject of the apology.
Didn't even use it properly. You just stood there and then exploded.
Nobody defames Fredtastic and Dandy Deer and gets away with it.
It's true. Fredtastic copyright. Oh my gosh. Corndan, I've met people unironically like this. Oh, the most funny. Oh, what's the one bear that's in a lot of media that.
Wally Bear in the No Game?
Not Wally Bear. No, that's like in actual quote unquote
Yogi
good.
Bear?
No, like
Punch Bear?
Like in a lot of kids media, like
Smokey the Bear?
No. Doesn't he wear a rain suit or something? Bear with
Paddington Bear?
Yeah, Paddington Bear. There we go. Let me just say that they are a little nuts. People who like Paddington Bear are a little extra, okay? If you do anything slightly questionable with Paddington Bear, you're going to have people reaching out and like saying that like they're going to sue you and stuff. It's nuts, okay? Do not mess with Paddington Bear because they're nuts.
So now I don't really have any more money, and I can't really do, anything else.
True. Oh, you're out of money. Well, you did really good. We're right at. We're
way past time.
Definitely past time. So I think we can do one more
No,
rocket
we're
for
fine.
good. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and call it there.
If you want one more rocket.
Yes, one more
Right.
rocket.
F that guy. Right. I mean, because it doesn't matter what we do now. I can't do anything with this particular one, right? So.
True. Oh my gosh, so many bodies, so many heads, so many oh, they're friends. You can tell.
Yeah, friends. You know what? Right, clearly the answer is, when all else fails, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't really do anything with this anyway.
It's true. It's true. Okay.
So, I mean, maybe I'll have to get rid. We'll be nice and get rid of that one, so I can get.
We'll be nice and get rid of that specific one. I love it.
What else do you expect me to do here?
It's true. I didn't expect.
Right, I mean, this guy ruined our livelihood.
Yeah, he shut down our StarTube channel, and we can no longer get money, and it's all his fault, not ours.
I mean, we would never do something that would get us banned like what we're about to do.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta fire it a little faster.
I guess I do.
There we go. Whee!
Oh, we didn't even get to see. There we
go.
go.
There we go. We got to see part of it.
But here's the thing. Like, Right, because I don't have StarTube. I can't upload it to StarTube anymore.
Oh, dumb.
But this would get into the last little bit here, right? And it doesn't really matter.
Okay. In essence, they create their own channel, right?
Yeah. Now we're basically moving to 4chan.
Gotcha. That has to be a little special going there. Uh-oh.
And we get this would be like the third big thing of this, right? But we don't really need. Right, I think the design is ugly. Of course, we copied the source code. And now I don't have any more monetization.
Yeah.
Right, and then they're just gonna be like, here you go.
Aw.
So here's the new version of like the things we did.
Okay.
And now this would be like chapter 3 or whatever.
Yeah, which...
Right, so now you can see it's a little bit,
Ooh. A little bit fancier there, I see.
Yeah. Everything gets a little bit fancier. So that's next Space Rebels.
Yeah,
We
this...
definitely did terrible things to Dandy Deer.
Well, Dandy Deer, let's just be real. Fredtastic. I would say that,
kind of
as I say, for when you have 100 people in any fandom, you can expect 1% of any group to be a little bit over the top.
Oh, yeah.
And Fredtastic is definitely that dude here. Corndan, that is too good. That is so good.
That's how we're gonna finish it.
Well, everybody, this has been Next Space Rebels with Corndan, and again, this has been Don't Make Us Bored, our variety show that we started putting on quite a while ago. This is episode 82. Yeah. It's great that we have had a lot of people still coming and submitting. If you would like to be on the show, if you've got something that you would like to play and come show off, feel free to type !DMUB in chat, and you'll get a link to both past to past episodes, as well as a submission form if you want to come and join. No requirement to be fantastic. Our only requirement is that you don't make us bud. Well, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm trying to see if we have anybody that we should raid. Maybe like a Gilder is... I was going to say Gilder is sneezing like usual. Gilder is playing Raft, I believe, with Author Blues, possibly.
I think that's good.
Yeah, Raft is a fantastic game. Raid. Don't make us spud. Do we have a good... Let's yell copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and you can go ahead and put like police emotes and stuff. Copyright infringement. Yeah, do not respond to this message. That was a good one the last time that we sent that to Gilder Sneeze. Yeah. But go yell about copyright infringement to Gilder. I'm sure that he will appreciate it. Corndan, I'll see you later on this week for probably Kusa Grande on Sunday, and next week for more Don't Make Us Bored.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
See everybody.
You and I are on Arcade Pit on Sunday.
Sunday, Arcade Pit. I almost forgot. Yeah, Arcade Pit Sunday. We're going to be on it, so make sure you show up for that too.
With Mr. T and NPC.
That's going to be so good. We're so doomed. They're going to destroy us.
Entire BB. Well, only if you're drawing Donkey Kong.
No. I was talking about letting you play games, but whatever. Actually, no, you always do better than I do. I'm just like... I can do some okay, we're raiding. We're gonna raid Mr. T NPC. Good luck. You don't need it. We need the luck. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.